Yo, can you guys hear me? All right, awesome. You guys can hear me? Okay, lots of questions coming in already. Holy shit. Okay, I'll be getting to all of these. I imagine there's a little lag, but it shouldn't be too bad if you guys can still hear me. All right, great. So I will be here answering questions for about half an hour, and then we're going to bring on Kyo and Ash, and you can ask them questions as well. So let's get to answering some questions. I'll pick up some random ones. Brendan asks, would you ever consider doing a 500 words on Unreal 1998? Yes, I probably will someday, if not a full analysis, because that's one of my favorite games. Number 2, what would be your favorite movie of all time? I think it's Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. I really, really love A New Hope. I think Empire is a better film, but I don't know. I just like New Hope more. I don't think it's better written. I don't think it's better directed, but yeah. Which Fear protagonist is more badass, Point Man or Beckett? Definitely Point Man. What's your favorite game in the Unreal Tournament series? The original, UT 2003, 2004, or UT3? The original. The original is my favorite game. I also think it's the best. After that, it's a tie between 2004 and UT3. I don't know. I just can't decide between both of those games. What's your favorite horror movie of all time? I'm not sure. Maybe Ringu from Hideo Nakata. Possibly. I'm not sure because I really, really love Ringu. But I also love the American adaptation of The Ring, so... What's your opinion on Valve, and do you consider them as the best video game corporation in the field? Valve are innovators. They are, or I should say, they have a very good track record with me as far as their games go. The best video game corporation, possibly. I mean, they still have horrendous customer support for Steam, which is their platform to sell games, but and there's that's one of many problems they have, but. Possibly. I'd have to compare. Have I ever played John Woo Presents Stranglehold? No, but I have wanted to because I fucking love Hard Boiled. Okay, Turbine asks, what's your opinion on the Quake series? I have a high opinion of the Quake series. I need to replay some of the games in order to fully grasp them, but Quake is up there as one of my favorite FPS franchises. Geometry Dash asks, what's worse, School Days or Sword Art Online? Sword Art Online by a country mile. Sword Art Online by a country fucking mile. Yeah. Okay, let's scroll down some more. What happened to the Otaku Lag podcast? Asked by Charles King. For those of you who don't know, the Otaku Lag podcast was a podcast I was in with Gaming Ethos and Anonymous, and we just stopped doing them because, I mean, we didn't think, well, I don't know, because we just randomly stopped doing them, and I think at one point we just unconsciously, I should say, decided to stop doing them. But will they ever be back? I don't know. Possibly. Maybe sometime. Mino Gino asks, did you know there's a game worse than Shaq Fu? It's called Catfight. Yes, I've actually had Catfight installed on my computer for the longest time, and I'm not sure why I didn't remember it when I was planning out Summer of DX this year. Maybe I'll play it this month for weekly DX plays. Hurtful Orca asks, what's your favorite game? Unreal Tournament from 1999. Hunter Acker asks, Watch Dogs 2. It looks all right, you know. I think they're really trying to distance themselves from Watch Dogs 1. So I don't know. Maybe it'll be good. Loco Coco asks, out of the recent anime series you've watched, which has the worst characters? That's a really, really good one. Probably Mirai Nikki. As a whole, collectively, I'd say Mirai Nikki. The problem with Mirai Nikki was that all the characters, in my opinion, were fucking horrible, and there wasn't a single good character in that series. They were all either complete retards or just not very good. I mean, the multiple writing contrivances that those characters faced was ridiculous. Like all the stuff with Minene and that dumbass, what was his name, Nishijima. I'll never forget that motherfucker. But yeah, probably overall, I'd say Mirai Nikki. That one hero, you said you were going to review JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in June, but it's August now. Yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was supposed to happen for Summer of DX, but it ended up getting delayed indefinitely because I didn't think I'd be able to do SAO 2 and Colonial Marines, and I wasn't able to end up even finishing Colonial Marines, not from any slight of myself, just a problem with the video editing software. That video is probably going to happen. I'm like on episode 7 or something. It'll probably happen. Global FGT asks, either watch SAO for your entire life or kill yourself. Probably watch SAO because at least I could laugh at SAO. I can't laugh if I'm dead. Frankenstill Billy asks, have you ever heard of that anime snob or douchebag chocolate? Yeah, I've heard of them. I'm not super familiar with douchebag chocolate's stuff, but I have seen Snob's content, and I'll just say I don't think it's very good. I'll leave it at that. Racist Penguin asks, what was your first video? Oh boy, that's going back a while. My first video on YouTube was this horrible Let's Play I did of a ROM I made myself, and it was horrible. It was horrible, and that was a long time ago. So I don't know. It was just very, very long time ago, and it was not a good video. It was a fucking terrible video. Ma77, the Tin Tan Man asks, what is the worst game you've played so far? Bubsy 3D. It'll always be Bubsy 3D. I mean, I'm not sure that any game could even come close to how bad Bubsy 3D is. It's fucking horrible. It's the worst thing I've ever played. And I don't know if there will be a worse game than Bubsy 3D that I ever play. Mr. Joseph's Truthful Channel asks, what inspired you to become a reviewer? I saw AVGN's review of Cheetahman, and I thought I could do that too, and that's why the early videos on my channel are so ridiculously AVGN-esque, because he was my primary inspiration to become a reviewer. And then that spiraled out into anime because I started video games. So you can thank AVGN. Hunter Acker asks again, how much did you love Rogue Warrior? Rogue Warrior is the best, worst game I've ever played. I love Rogue Warrior because it's horrible. And I don't know. I mean, I'm still quoting Rogue Warrior to this day, and I think I played it close to almost it has to be over a year ago that I played Rogue Warrior, probably closer to 2 years now. and I'm still quoting the game, so that's how much I like it. Kingdom Hearts Junkie asks, why do you hate console shooters? I don't hate. Like, I don't have an inherent hatred of console shooters because console shooters can be done well. The console shooters that are done well have mechanics that aren't to my preference, but it's not like I despise them all, unanimously and without any sort of prejudice. There are console shooters that are very bad, and in fact, most of the shooters that I've played that I find to be horrible, that aren't just complete garbage produced by Steam and their hacks on Greenlight, are console shooters. Various reasons. Number one, I don't like the movement in console shooters because when you design a game to be played on a console, or at least a first-person shooter, you are inadvertently and inherently shifting how fast the game's pacing will be, and that affects movement, that affects how the AI comes at you, and I just don't like it. I don't like the shooting mechanics because I like bullet tracers for my guns, no matter how unrealistic it is, in real life, and various other reasons. Like console shooters, for the most part, also because of the nature of consoles, they also come locked with many like bullshit features like motion blur or fucking film grain, which I just don't like. I can deal with film grain, but motion blur is out of the question entirely. Just, little things that are mostly exclusive to consoles. But I do reiterate that console shooters can be done well, and I've played them. Just look at the Darkness 2 or any other number of console shooters that I've played. I'm trying to remember which ones right now. There are also shooters that, were developed for consoles and PCs at the same time, and I don't think that's a blend that works, but I don't inherently hate those either. It's just, I don't know, I'm a PC shooter guy, and maybe I'll do a video on that one day and explain myself better. Honeybee the blogger asks, what genres of anime are your interests willing to review? Pretty much anything. It doesn't, genre, I'm not limited by what genres I personally like. Now, there is something to be said for the popularity of an anime. Like, I'm not going to review some incredibly obscure anime, but it has nothing to do with the genre. I would review a shoujo as fast as I would review a shonen if I thought it was bad and would be of service to my audience. Connor asks, would you make a review on Dragon Ball GT? Yeah, probably. I own it on DVD. I own the entire series on DVD. I think I bought it for like $18 or something. And that would have to be like a 3-part or maybe like a 5-part video because there's a lot of dog shit in Dragon Ball GT. Dragon Ball GT is very terrible. I think it's the worst part that Toei produced for any Dragon Ball related media. And that's really saying something considering the films that they made and the filler that they made for Dragon Ball Z. So Hayden asks, have you ever watched the anime Another? If you have, do you think you could do a review it in the future? I've seen Another, and I didn't think it was all that great. I don't flat out hate it like some people do. Like Kyo doesn't like Another. Kyo does not like Another at all. Probably not a review because I just don't really feel strongly about it. It's just one of those things. Like, people say it's a great horror anime. I can't agree with that. I think that's rather ridiculous. I don't think the story was that good. The twist, I think I ended up giving it like a 3 because I did like it more than other people, but I still didn't think it was anything great. That one hero, I answered that question about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure already. Mino Gino asks, can you review some Sega Dreamcast games like Spirit of Speed? Yeah, I've been wanting to do Dreamcast games for a long time now. Like, I've been wanting to review that game. What is that Dreamcast game called? The Ring, Terror's Realm or something like that. I've been wanting to review that game for the longest fucking time, but I don't have a Dreamcast and the emulation runs like ass. So that's been keeping me for the longest time from reviewing reviewing or playing Dreamcast games in general. What is your honest opinion on the Metal Gear Solid series? Asked by Anthony. I don't have too much of an opinion because I haven't played many of the games. Everyone tells me it's great, but I haven't personally played them. I've had Metal Gear Solid 5 installed on my PC for like almost, it's got to be going on like 6 months now, but I haven't gotten around to playing it because my video card is ass. So I'm sure I could play it. It would just look terrible. And I don't know if I want to start out with the 5th one. Maybe I'll go all the way back to the first one and then play it how they were released. No Limits asks, damn it, I'm having trouble with that word today. What's your favorite / least favorite manga category? Shonen, Shainin. I don't know. I'm not sure I have a least favorite. I guess favorite would be Seinen, but I'm not sure. I can't say because it's not like I said with console shooters, it's not like I have an inherent hatred of any genre in particular or a manga category in this case. It's not like I think shonen are inherently inferior to anything else. And yeah, there might be a lot of works within that specific category or genre, but it's not like I despise them inherently or would be inclined or less inclined to read them based on them being in that category. Otaku Unicorn 25 asks, what do you think of Telltale games? I haven't played any Telltale games. I haven't played The Walking Dead. I haven't played their Borderlands game. I certainly haven't played their Batman game. Very interested to play them. I just haven't done so far. All right, we got a lot of questions here. Mino Gino asks, do you think GameStop is a shitty company? From everything I've heard, yeah. From everything I've been told by everyone I know about GameStop, yeah, I think they're pretty shitty. I don't know if these videos are still up, but Silent Rob has this great series where he Silent Rob has this great series where he talks about his experiences of being a GameStop employee, and they are fucking to die for. They are hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. If you guys can find them on YouTube, I'd urge you to check them out. Let's go down here. Scatic asks, have you seen Food Wars? If so, what do you think of it? No, I haven't. I'm not sure I will. It's not something that's, calling out to me. I might check it out one day, but I haven't seen it. And in the same vein, Racist Penguin asks, are you watching ReZero? If you are, what do you think of it? No, I'm not watching ReZero. In fact, I don't watch many. I don't watch many seasonal anime, if any at all. Even like Erased. I saw that after the season was over. I think I didn't see that until, I don't know, I want to say like 2 or 3 months after it was finished or something like that. I'm just not a big seasonal anime guy unless there's something really fucking bad, which I just have to review. That was my phone, by the way. Darkness Unleashed 77 asks, the question that every Evangelion fan must answer at some point, Rei or Asuka, and why? I've gotten this question before. I don't know. It depends on, I guess overall, I'd go with Asuka. And the reason for that is I think she's just a better character. I do think that Rei has her own strengths as a character, but I think there's an interview, and Kyo has talked to me about this, but there's an interview with Hideaki Anno where he basically says that at some point in the series, I think it might have been in the early 10s, where Rei's character basically peaked, and he couldn't do anything else with the character. And in fact, you can see this in the 3rd rebuild, where her character kind of peaks again, and then they have to reset her again. So I'd probably go with Asuka. I mean, there's a long, detailed explanation, but I'd have to map that out. Otherwise, it's just pointless rambling. Hunter asks, Was Bubsy 3D a total goat fuck? It's a total goat fuck. Yeah, definitely, without question. That game is that game is so fucking bad. I'm gonna say that game is horrible until the end of time. I just lost my place in the question, so give me a second, guys. Holy shit, you guys are asking a lot of questions. Thank you. Oh boy. Okay. I'm still trying to find. Okay. Where was this? 500 words on JoJo. Bubsy 3D is still the worst game. Yes, Bubsy 3D is still the worst game I've ever played. Where was that? Fuck it. Why am I doing this? Control F. I guess the question went away. That was weird. Wow, you guys have asked a fucking shit ton of questions. Okay, let me try to get through these a little faster. Any chance we'll see more bad game reviews? Yeah, I'll do Aliens, Colonial Marines coming out sometime this month, I think. And tomorrow we're doing a live Games I Fucking Hate, which is going to be really good. Which, by the way, I haven't announced that, but I will in a couple minutes. Do you know the fighting game named Darkstalkers? Yeah, I've played the one on PSP, but I'm terrible at fighting games, so... Mr. Joseph asks, who... Okay, wait a minute. I answered that already. Is Rogue Warrior the best, worst game ever? Asked by Courier6. Yes. Yes, it is. God damn, I lost my place in these questions, and you guys have asked so much stuff before. I don't think I'll be able to go in order anymore. I'm just going to try to go in order of the questions I try to find most interesting. Oh, shit. This is a lot of questions. You guys have shown up in force now. Thank you. Would you still say Mars of Destruction the worst anime? Asked by Lieutenant Renji Ibarai. No, not even close. No. I would gladly watch Mars of Destruction on loop before I watch Sword Art Online, Mirai Nikki, The Astra Score. Gladly. No, Mars of Destruction is no longer the worst anime. Psycho asks, how many communists can Dick Marcinko kill? All of them. He's going to kill the 1.2 billion Reds that Chin Lee was supposed to kill. He's going to fucking kill them with his knife. He's going to stealth kill them because he's that good. He's not even going to need a gun. Perfect Tube asks, do you play Kojima games? Not many. Like I said, I just haven't played many of the Metal Gear Solid series, and I just haven't played many Kojima games in general. Oh, shit. This is a lot of questions. Okay, let's get back on track. All right. Okay, Josh asks DC or Marvel. I'm going to assume he's talking about the cinematic universes because everything in total would be a lot. I'm going to say I like DC more in general overall with the characters. I've always been a DC guy. I've never been a big Marvel guy, but in terms of their cinematic universes, Marvel fucking steamrolls through DC. And I just saw Suicide Squad. I got out of the theater like 3 hours ago, Suicide Squad, and I really liked Suicide Squad, but Marvel still steamrolls through them. Heads asks, why does Hestia suck as a protagonist? Because she has no character, and everything she says is a cliche. She's horrible. Belle is even worse because Belle is like the third coming of Kirito, so fuck him. Brendan asks, what if Dick Marcinko was in other bad and good games? Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Like, I could imagine Dick in Dinosaur Hunt, killing all the dinosaurs. I got bullets for every one of these motherfuckers and just shooting them all down or stealth killing them. That would be fucking hilarious. Martian Manhunter asks, do you watch any American cartoons? Yes and no. Like, I watch older American cartoons, and that feels weird to say older, but some of these cartoons are almost like bordering on a decade now. So I'm talking about like Justice League, the 2004 Batman series, And I'm trying to think what else. You know, I grew up on Teen Titans as well, as many other kids from that age did. Pokemon, a bunch of other shows. Like one of my favorite cartoons that was produced here in America was, at least I think it was produced here in America and aired in America, but was Courage the Cowardly Dog. I fucking love Courage the Cowardly Dog. Austin asks, do you play any sports? No, I am very bad at sports. Yugak asks, are you proud of the meme faces you created over the years? Yes, the best meme faces. And I think he's referring to like the meme faces from fucking like Mirai Nikki, which there's this still, if anyone noticed in the Mirai Nikki review, of this character smiling over and over and again. His teeth look like fucking pieces of gum. And I think it's the mayor smiling. That's a meme face from the Mirai Nikki review. A meme face from the SAO Part 2 review, or the SAO 2 review, is fucking that guy as he's getting killed by Death Gun. He has this most ridiculous face, like his head's about to explode. That's another great meme face. Jamin asks, how old are you? I'm 20 and I turn 21 next week, which makes me feel ridiculously old. Dingy asks, is your name a reference to WWE? Yeah. I made this username when I was like 13 or 14, and I really liked DX, and I really liked DX and Rey Mysterio. So, and for those of you asking, my favorite in DX is Shawn Michaels. Triple H, I'm so on Triple H, at least right now. Ion asks, what was your motivation in the past to open a channel and make videos on YouTube, and what's currently motivating you to keep making them? Like I said before, my primary motivation was AVGN, and I saw his Cheetahman review, and I thought I could do that too. And what's currently motivating me? I don't know. I just like making videos, and I like actually making the money off of them too, which I got to keep it real. I do make money off the videos. Jamin asks, do you hate most anime or like most anime? I don't know. It depends on what percentage of anime is good and what I'd consider bad. So, I don't know. I don't hate all anime like most people think. It's like, I've gotten comments in the past, people asking me shit like, well, you hated this anime, so you must hate all anime, which is fucking ridiculous. But yeah, I have gotten those questions in the past. Bertleman Bill asks, you watch Digibro? Yeah, I watch Digibro occasionally, but I've had to like abstain from watching his content, especially if we review the same thing, like the Astra Score, where my review of the Astra Score is a lot like his, and that wasn't intentional, but it's what ended up happening. So I try not to watch too much of it, and it's not because I don't like him. I think he's a very fantastic analyst, and he's very, very good at what he does, but it rubs off on me too much, which sounds incredibly gay. Not that there's any problem with that, but yeah. Ever seen the movie The Godfather? Yeah. Godfather 2 is probably one of my favorite movies ever. Along with, as I previously mentioned, Star Wars: A New Hope. I think The Godfather Part 2 is incredible, and I think Al Pacino's portrayal of Corleone was just incredible, absolutely incredible. And Nathan Kelly asks, do you like cats? I'm so on pets in general. I don't have any strong opinions on cats. Fork Dude asks, what is the most important thing that will make you like an anime / live action show? Good writing, but good writing means several different things. It means, you know, making sure that your character interactions are believable, making sure that your characters are believable, having an internal consistency within your work, how the world interacts with the people and how the people interact with the world, self-awareness, tone, pacing, And most of that can be addressed within writing before you even get to production and editing. So I guess it's good writing, but good writing means many different things. Perfect Tube asks, do you play Rockstar games? Yeah, every now and again. I have GTA 5, but here on PC, but I haven't played it too much because my backlog is too big. But I think I'm going to go on a huge GTA binge soon. Tengu Shadow asks, when will you review the rest of Sword Art Online 2? That's happening in November, I believe. Apparently, there's 2 more arcs, but one of them is like 3 episodes long, so I think I just may make one video. Man, I am really fucking backed up here on these questions. My God, I gotta scroll down to the bottom. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Will you fist me, Daddy DX? Okay, let's scroll down here. Oh my God. Holy shit, there are a lot of questions here that I didn't see. Do you plan on reviewing Dead Man Wonderland, Space Dandy, or Berserk anytime soon? No. I saw Dead Man Wonderland. I didn't think it was anything amazing, but I didn't hate it like most people, or at least some people I've seen. I don't have much interest in Space Dandy, and for Berserk, I'm just going to be reading the manga. I don't think I'm going to bother with any of the anime adaptations. Fight me. Fight me in Ultimax, fam. I see you. I see you. When did you first play Bubsy 3D? I don't know, about 3 years ago, maybe at this point. 3. Yeah, I guess it was like 3 or 4 years. 3 or 4 years ago. Shit. There are a lot of fucking questions. Heads asks thoughts on Overwatch. I really like Overwatch. I only played the beta. I didn't end up getting the full game just because I don't think I'd have time to play it. But yeah, I don't know. It's a good game, and that's an oversimplification. Just saying it's a quote good game because I think it's very good. But I can't elaborate too much into that. Yuck asks, do you ever go back to your old videos and cringe? Yeah, a lot. I can't watch like any video pre Fairy Tail review. So yeah. Thank you, Darko, for the kind comments. F12 asks, how to get big on YouTube? Do I make the clickbait gone wrong, gone sexuals? I don't know. Maybe it seems to work. It seems to work for a lot of people. Chris asks, how did you and Ethos meet? Through Anonymous. Yeah, I was in a Skype chat one day, and Anon asked me on there, and that's how I met Ethos. And you know, the rest is history. I love you, Ethos, if you're out there. Do you want to watch hentai together? Okay, you want to watch hentai together. By the way, it's almost 8. I'm going to bring Ash and Kyo onto here. Is Kirito the worst anime character ever by that one hero? No, probably not. I could probably think of worse characters because the thing is that Kirito's just a shell. Kirito's not a character. He's like 5 different fucking archetypes mixed into one body, and they all fight for control throughout the entire anime. He never acts consistent. He rarely ever acts consistent. It's fucking horrible. It's terrible. But is he the worst? I don't know. Because logic and good writing doesn't seem to apply to him because he's not an actual fucking character. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, bruh. I don't know. Heard of the Black Hokage? Yes, I have. I heard of the Black. Have I heard of him? Yeah, I've been subbed to TBH since he was Modern War Negro. I've been subbed to TBH for like the longest fucking time. I love his content. DX, everyone wants your hentai dick. Okay, boys. Heard of Drama Alert? Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's get right into the noose. Can I buy you an Xbox One? Save your money, man. Nah, bruh. All the Xbox One games are coming to fucking Windows. It doesn't matter. That's the only reason to buy an Xbox One, and all the games are coming to fucking consoles. So, all right, let me get these boys in here. Let me get Ash and Kyo into this thing. Motherfucker should be on standby for my invite, bros. Thoughts on Boku no Pico? Horrible garbage, disgusting pedophilia garbage. It's horrible. If you actually go to Ethos' channel, I think the Otaku Lag where we saw Boku no Pico is still up there, and it's horrible. It's absolutely fucking terrible. All right, let me message Ash and Kyo. Get these boys in here. Where is Kyo? Because he changed his name, I think. No, but it's still here. Okay, sent that shit to them. If you're listening, I sent you shit on Twitter. Go read it. Cyanide Blizzard asks, is $60 worth Motoko's sweep behind? Fuck yeah, it is. Oh my god, did you see that? But, you saw that ass. It's not just me, you saw that ass in the game. Bruh, I would gladly fork over $60 for overpriced DLC that isn't worth it. Okay, Kyo's telling me to fuck off, so I don't think he's going to make it to the stream, guys. Do you even lift, DX? No. No, I am naturally strong like Dick Marcinko. Is Mickey Rourke the best waifu ever? Yes. Yes. Have you seen Chef? Asked by Alphonse Eric. Are you talking about the movie Chef with Jon Favreau? I've not seen it, but I saw it on Netflix. I might watch it because I've been wanting to watch it. I've been wanting to see it for a long time now. What if Dick Marcinko meets replicas, ATC, and Nightcrawlers in Fear? He'd fuck him in the ass, bruh. He'd activate his fast motion instead of slow motion. He'd kill them all. Okay.
Oh, wait a sec. I need to fix my fucking thing. It's using my wrong account. I don't know what's up with that.
That was Ash, folks. Will you review Mean Creek, the movie? It's on Netflix. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. What are your thoughts on Akame Got Killed? Man, I saw 3 episodes of fucking Akame Got Killed with Kyo, and it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. Holy shit. And we still, like, what is it, a 24-hour series or something like that? I don't fucking know how long it is, and I still have to watch the rest. There's Kyo. There he is. Don't type. Don't type.
Was hearing a freaky double voice for a while. That was so weird.
I've clearly... Akame Ga Kill is the edgiest anime ever. I cut myself on the edge, bros. Booty or boobs? Why not both? Which does Ash prefer, FMA 2003 or Brotherhood? I don't know. I don't. Has he seen either of them? I prefer Brotherhood. I think Brotherhood is better written. Fucking those last 10 episodes of 2003 are horrible, but I still like a lot of 2003. I just think the last 10 episodes. Actually, ask Kyo because he apparently really liked. He gave it a 6 or something. I gave it a 4. I'll be right back. By the way, 1 second. Answer the people.
Well, the thing about I think what a lot of people have issue. I know DX's issue with. Fuck. Is this mic on? Yeah. I think DX's issue with 2003 is the last 10 episodes have a little bit of plot hole creation, I suppose. What with, like, for instance, the nature of how Mustang got out unscathed with his battles near the end, and a lot of the character deaths near the end were sort of
awful garbage.
They did a disservice to the characters. Like, I know we both agree that Scar's death was kind of laughable, It was sort of
he drops dead. He has no arms. He drops dead.
it's kind of an unintentionally funny, and also and another thing is that one positive I find with 2003 is that Lust's character, I think, is a lot more fleshed out than in the original manga. But then at the end, again, like the end to her character arc is also really underwhelming. And I mean, the deviation isn't really a bad thing because most of the show is different from Brotherhood, but it's just mostly near the end. A lot of weird things go on. I still like it. I think it. People have said that the 2003. I don't want to say apologists, but at the moment I can't think of a better word. They often say that Brotherhood is more typical shonen and that 2003 is a little darker. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I can see where they're coming from because, you know, I think 2003 kind of tried to paint a sort of a darker picture of like equivalent exchange and how it doesn't like really truly exist, which I kind of like. Compare that to Brotherhood's ending, which is I think a little more trying to appease Brotherhood. I think the target audience is a little clearer.
Yeah.
2003 had some more risk-taking factors going for it.
Michael Black asks, how is Sixt really liked it?
Maybe not really liked it, but liked it somewhat.
Liked it enough to give it an above average rating, which I think
a lot more than you.
Yeah, a lot more than I did, and I don't even dislike it. It's like I just think it does multiple disservices to its characters. So, we've got a lot of questions here.
Where's Ash?
He's in Australia, clearly. I don't know. I think it was using his wrong account. He's got to log back in.
Who's best waifu, Kyo, Bubsy, Bobcat, the cross-dresser goose from Animal Soccer World, or Yukiteru Amano?
If I had to choose someone to anally penetrate me from that list, I'd probably choose Kyo. So
motherfucker.
Oh, jeez.
That was bad.
The first thing he heard was probably anal penetration.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what's going on with my bloody Google Plus profile, but I'm just... Who cares? It's my first name. Doesn't matter.
Do you like One Piece? Yes, I like One Piece. DX, are you a furry? No. Not that there's anything wrong with being a furry. It's just not for me. Who is your favorite porn star? Christy Mack, maybe? Is Corey in the House better or Drake and Josh? I don't know. I never saw Corey in the House. I was a Drake and Josh kid, so...
I like Drake and Josh.
What are your thoughts on movie cash-in games? They're usually fucking terrible. I mean, look at Rambo the video game. Oh! That shit's fucking terrible. So most of them are really bad. Although I did recently buy the Riddick game, so that's probably gonna be really fun. The best Saints Row 2. As much as I love Saints Row 4, it's Saints Row 2. Have you seen Corpse Party?
I read something, but I haven't really touched it, to be honest.
I've heard of it. I kind of know what it's about.
Overlord or SAO? Neither.
Have you seen Overlord?
I saw the opening. That's all I need to say.
I haven't seen any of it.
I saw it. I was disappointed.
Look at this. Max Amis asked, would you recommend Durarara? No, never. Watch Bakano on loop. Just watch it 2 times. You'll get the same effect. Do you like Yandere or Yuri? Neither. Well, I'm not gonna lie, Yuri's pretty good, but Yandere, I hate that trope. That's the worst anime trope in my opinion. What about you guys?
Well, Yuri's not even a trope. That's like a subgenre.
It's just a genre, yeah.
DX, can I fist you? I'm loving these questions here.
Can I pat you on the head?
No, fuck you.
Can I rub your hair?
What's the first time you watched the Bubsy cartoon? When I reacted to it, because I couldn't stand to watch that for more than I did. It was very, very awful, and it's not good. I haven't seen any summer 2016 anime. No. Big Order is worse shit than Mira Nikki. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it really is. I saw the first episode of Big Order, and it was atrociously bad. Have you guys seen the? I know Kyo has.
I saw the first episode.
And I saw the first episode too. It only took one.
It only took one.
I saw like a while ago that Pause and Select put out a video on it, and now I'm contemplating: should I watch the series and then watch the video, or should I just watch his video?
Well, here's the thing: we're gonna have to watch it anyways. You're not gonna escape Big Order, bruh.
Go fuck yourself.
Thoughts on the Final Destination movies? The first and second are good. The third is whatever. The fourth is meh. The fifth one is. I don't know if it's the fourth or the fifth one that's shit. Whichever the one that has the ending that loops back to the first movie, I thought that was one of the better ones. What do you think of the Boondocks? Very good series until I think the third season. Even the third season I don't think is bad, but I haven't seen the fourth season of that show, or whatever the season was that came out last. Have you guys seen the Boondocks?
Hell yeah. My favorite episode had to be the episode where they start making soul food and everyone starts getting food comas.
Yes! Yes, I fucking love that episode. Mira Nikki.
Hold on, is that King of All Saiyans?
Where?
The guy, the Hawk.
Where?
He's going to explain Evangelion's story in complete detail right now. Seen enough. That's gotta be. It's gotta be him. Holy shit.
What are your thoughts on Terminator Genesis? Here's the interesting thing. I think Terminator Genesis is not that horrible of a movie. Like, everyone was saying, oh, this shit is fucking terrible. But I saw it, and I really didn't think it was that bad. Have you guys seen it?
No, I haven't.
Wait, what was that?
Have you seen Terminator, the last Terminator movie?
No, I haven't seen the last one. I've seen all the ones up to it, though.
All you need to know is I think Jai Courtney's in that movie, and he's usually not good, but even I thought he was somewhat decent. And the CGI for young Terminator Arnie was fucking mind-blowingly good. What kind of 4K TV do you have? I don't have a 4K TV. Holy shit, no. I do have a pretty big TV in my living room, but it's not 4K. Are you watching ReZero, or will you wait for it to end? I'm gonna wait for it to end.
Watching ReZero.
Yeah, Ash is watching.
Yeah, I'm watching it. Yeah, I'm disappointed as hell, but that's only because I'm a huge fan of psychological thriller, and it fails at that
anime was a
particular
mistake.
aspect.
So.
Hey, but the last episode was good.
Oh, there's Sin.
What did he say? Oh, multi-battles.
Joker guy asks, what do you think about Suicide Squad? Suicide Squad was fucking awesome. I love Suicide Squad. That was
no spoilies, please.
Yeah, I'm
going to watch it in a couple hours.
I will not spoil Suicide Squad for the fans, but I love.
I'm watching it like tomorrow, so.
Yeah, man, that shit was awesome. I fucking love Suicide Squad. I didn't like I saw Batman vs Superman in theaters. I didn't like it. I don't like Man of Steel, but I loved fucking Suicide Squad. Somebody asked me about what was that? Thoughts on the Fate series? I haven't seen Fate, but Kyo has, I think, right?
I've seen Fate Zero. I think it's kind of eh.
It's kind of full of itself, kind of, in a way.
A little bit, I guess. It's kind of it's kind of full
UFO
of itself.
Table, actually, just UFO Table shows as a whole are just kind of full of themselves. Even watching that first episode of Tales of Hysteria.
I don't think it's a great battle royal either. There's a lot of stalling and stuff like that, and a lot of just It's not. It's okay. This is gonna sound bad to DX since he just came off Mirai Nikki. It has a little bit of the whole you can kill this guy now, but you're totally not. It's not nearly as bad as Mirai Nikki, but it's got a little bit of that. It has its annoying aspects to it, but it's not terrible. It's just kind of I'm not too into it.
And the hate scenes get cut out by dragons.
What was better, Suicide Squad live action or animated? I loved Batman Assault on Arkham, but it is inferior to the live action film, at least in my opinion. Suicide Squad or Deadpool? I think Deadpool is a slightly better film.
It's gonna be hard to top Deadpool, to be honest.
Yeah, it will be. I don't think many films will top Deadpool. I don't think the sequel. Well, that's getting ahead of myself, but Deadpool was really, really fucking good. So I don't know. That's definitely King of All Saiyans, by the way.
Yeah, I checked, and it's him.
A new Ghostbusters movie. I haven't seen it. I don't think I will. Thoughts on Mob Psycho 100? I haven't seen it, but I actually saw a preview for it right before Suicide Squad started. It was like a fucking like a trailer for its airing on Crunchyroll. DX, has your experience being part of TGN been positive so far? I guess it was positive when I was with them, but I'm not with them anymore. I'm with Screenwave Media. So, you ever seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Yeah, I'm watching the 2013 one. I'm on like episode 7 or something. Do you disagree with critics on Suicide Squad? Definitely. When they were taking a shit on Batman vs Superman, I was fine with that because that movie was a mess.
Yeah, it deserved it.
Yeah, that movie.
Suicide Squad, as far as I know from so far, it's not meant to be like serious at all, and that's what these critics go in with, that stupid assumption, thinking that it's meant to be like super serious. You're meant to question yourself when you walk out. This is just a simple popcorn film.
Well, yeah. It's dark, and I guess people associate dark with seriousness.
That's the thing. It's a dark film, but even then, it's still not like it's not grim dark like fucking Batman vs Superman. Have you seen that movie, by the way, yet?
Batman vs Superman?
Yeah, you. Have you seen it?
No.
No.
How do you know her name?
I'll watch it someday.
Do you think review movie outlets have a bias for DC movies currently? Yeah. And I'm not going to say that it's 100% unjustified because, I mean, just look at Man of Steel and look at Batman vs. Superman. I don't think either of those films are extraordinarily great. Do they have a bias? I think so. Thoughts on the Killing Joke animated film? I haven't seen it, so...
Bleh.
Oh, no, don't tell me that. No.
I'll let you watch it and judge for yourself.
If someone offered you $1 million for the deaths of Kyo and Ash, what would you buy? A Kirito body pillows, unlimited supply. Thoughts on iDubbbz? I haven't seen many iDubbbz videos. I saw his Bleach gummy parody, and I laughed my ass off. Oh, we saw his content comp on Keemstar too, which is pretty good.
Yeah. Hey, that's pretty gay.
Who is your favorite voice actor, male and female? I think my favorite female voice actress is Laura Bailey, and I think my favorite male might be Eric Vale. What about you guys?
Oh man, Yuri Lowenthal. Metro 2033, generic Russian soldier. 10 out of 10 performance. He deserved an Oscar.
Man, that shit sucked. I mean, here's the thing about Yuri Lowenthal. He sounds... I don't want to say he has no range whatsoever, but he sounds like the exact same person.
He sounds samey, man.
Yeah, he's very samey.
I think he's in One Punch Man, and I heard his voice, I'm just like, oh, fuck off.
DX, if you had a chance to kill one person in anime, who would you kill? Well, that's a loaded question. I don't know. Maybe Yuki from Mirai Nikki. I fucking hated that character to my core.
He'll finally be reunited with his parents.
How dare you kill my father? Um, Thoughts on Quentin Tarantino movies? I really, really love Quentin Tarantino movies. I
Oh
think
yeah.
like, I saw Jackie Brown about a couple months ago, and it blew me away completely. So, yeah, his movies might not be the same as they were, back in the '90s, but I still think they're made with a certain degree of finesse, and the writing is always just fucking extraordinary. So, I still haven't seen The Hateful Eight, though. Yes, I've seen Kill
Inglourious
Bill.
Bastards. I went to rewatch that. Oh my god, that was
Inglorious
so good.
Bastards. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Are there any live-action shows you'd recommend? Genre doesn't matter. Yeah, I just finished watching Sense8 on Netflix, and it was fucking awesome. So you might want to check that out. Who the fuck is spamming? Come on. Boys, please. Is Nintendo dead? They will be if the NX sucks.
I can't believe if they actually go back to cartridges. I'm gonna. That's
Yeah,
just sad.
I can't. I don't think that's a good move. Sense8 is gay. Yes, there are many gay scenes in Sense8. I'm talking about literal gay scenes where you have man-on-man action.
Mm.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention for favorite VAs, female. Who's the chick that voices Motoko? Who's also in the Silent Hill soundtracks? I'm trying to think of her name. If one of you in the chat might know it. Do you like the film The Fifth Element? No. I own The Fifth Element on Blu-ray, and half that movie is good, and the other half sucks my dick.
Wait, was it Mary Elizabeth Glenn?
Yes, that's who it is. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
She's fantastic. I love her. Least favorite anime of all time. For me, it's SAO. What about you guys?
Wait, what's that? Worst anime of all time?
Oh,
Yeah.
you know my answer.
Oh well, Want to Be Strongest in the World, hands down.
Oh, Jesus
Oh, the wrestling
Christ.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, the wrestling one, which I
Lane.
still tell you to watch, but you still haven't started yet.
Never. Never. I want to remember Japanese professional wrestling the way I remember it.
Yeah, my least favorite is Lane. It's awful. And you should
Fuck
feel
you.
bad for liking it. No. If I really had to pick a worst, it'd probably be, I don't know, Asterisk.
Oh, Christ almighty.
Probably. Maybe if I finished Chaos Dragon, it would be that, though.
Man, boy, when are you going to finish Chaos Dragon, bro? The best dragon.
I'm alright.
What's your favorite game adapted movie? Silent Hill by a fucking landslide. It's the only good one in my opinion. So, do you like the Mad
I've seen
Max?
a lot.
Huh? Yeah, we've seen a lot
I've
of
seen
them.
a lot, but I can't like any of them. Like I can't even say I have a favorite because they're all bad.
Would you want a live-action Afro Samurai movie handled by Quentin Tarantino?
No.
Yeah, probably not. Because here's the thing, he could probably do it, but I don't know if I don't think Afro Samurai would translate well to live action. Tell Ash to go fuck himself. Oh my God, what did Ash say?
Who is this? Do you know? You guys know this guy?
No.
General
I
Jelly.
don't.
Have I checked out Rascal on PS1? No, not. Well, no, that's not true. I played like 3 seconds of it, and it was horrible. I don't know when I'll get around to the review. Who knows? Which anime character would you like to fuck? Answer this, Kyo, please.
Lane. It's
Yeah, I
obviously
already
Lane.
I know why you gave. Yeah, I know
That's
why
you, man. You love Lane, man.
See, DX knew he'd have to answer Lane, so he passed the question over to us.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Super Mario Bros. Movie? That movie is fucking terrible. Holy shit, that movie is bad. Have you guys seen that movie?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
For all the wrong
Pretty
reasons, but
long time though. I don't really remember it.
Some movie adaptations of a game. I'm making a movie. A movie. I'm making a video on video game movies, and I'm going to talk about fucking Uwe Boll's movies. Uwe
Oh boy.
ball sacks. My God, fucking awful. Titties or ass? I don't know.
Blood Rain.
Blood Rain is fucking terrible. Jesus Christ. Blood Rain is so bad.
Yep.
Okay, I keep getting this question. Would you rather fuck Asuna or Kirito's sister? Neither. Neither of them, ever. Would you like a live-action movie of Bubsy? I think you want me to kill myself at this point if you're asking me that.
Bubsy VR.
Oh my God. Bubsy VR. What about the first Resident Evil movie? No, that movie sucks ass, too. I do not like the first.
Didn't we watch that together?
Yeah, we saw that movie. Yeah, we saw that movie together.
It's quality.
It's bullshit. I don't understand why people give exception to that film when they're talking about the Resident Evil movies. They're like, well, the first one is good, which is a lie. I mean, at least to me, you know, I don't think it's very good. Do you have a Skype? Yeah, I think I don't know where I have my Skype linked, but I'll try to link it somewhere in the chat or something later. Oh, wait a minute. And then I'm going to get bombarded with fucking friend requests. Yug asked, how did you meet Draconis? I don't know. I think I just randomly saw... What was it? Did you send me one of his reviews or something?
If I remember correctly, I was trying to explain, like, SAO's badness to you, and I just showed you his, like, reaction videos to it.
Yeah.
And then later on, you, like, asked him for advice, because this is when you had, like, 200 subscribers or something.
Yeah, I had like 200 subscribers or something, and I asked him for advice, and that's how. Yeah, the rest is history. That's how we got the Fairy Tale movie review. Elfin lied. I might be doing a video on that. Elfin lead. What? Have you ever heard of Stavity? Oh my God!
We saw some of his stuff too.
Hey guys, guess who it is? Wrong. Guess again.
Wrong. Oh my God! Elfin lead. How old are you guys? I'm 20.
I'm 19.
21.
Oh wow, it's like a sequential order.
Yeah.
Nice.
Are you ever going to do another episode of Movies I Fucking Hate? Yes. That series is getting rebooted in 2017.
You only had one video so far on that, right?
I think I had two. One of them sucked ass, and the other one was...
You did 50 Shades of Grey, I remember
I know you
that.
did 50 Shades.
Yeah.
That's the only one I remember.
Yeah.
I don't think either of them were very good, so... What do you think of spray patterns in shooters? I like my shooters very unrealistic, so I don't like spray patterns. I think Ash likes them.
I like Counter-Strike's one where it's predictable if you're doing the right things. But things where it's just all down to, like, luck, no, that can piss off.
So you really like the spray patterns in First Assault, right?
Well, now it's like everyone's a bullet magnet, so... Is there a spray pattern anymore?
No. No. At least nothing that you can feasibly map out and before ahead of time. No.
Yeah, no.
I think you can memorize. Thoughts on Pyrocynical? I like Pyrocynical. I'm subscribed to him.
Pyrocynical.
What is your guilty pleasure game, Rogue Warrior? Do you hate ecchi harem and hentai?
Well,
yeah.
you know, hentai has a purpose.
Yeah, at least hentai has a purpose. It's like...
At least it's you know what you're getting into.
And if you read harems, they tend to actually end. It's just watching it, they don't.
Best movie WWE Studios have made. I don't know. They didn't make Oculus, did they? Because I liked Oculus, but I don't think they made Oculus. So maybe who the fuck knows? What's that movie with the Big Show and Paige? I saw it on TV. It was really bad. Or was it
Oh.
the Miz and Paige? I don't know if the Big Show was in that movie. Favorite digital homicide game? Who knows? Yeah, Brandon, I'll give you my Skype after we're done here. What superpower would you guys like to abuse in real life? I'm gonna go with the cliched answer of X-ray vision. What about you guys?
Probably teleport. You can go around the world without having to pay.
Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, invisibility would be fun because just you could fuck with people.
Literally. Invisible
Well,
stub
yeah, but
returns.
you know, I've got a conscience. So.
I don't.
You know what I mean when I say that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What are your
Trump or
thoughts
Coke?
on Fullmetal Alchemist? We kind of answered that already. It sucks. I hate Fullmetal Alchemist. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I hate Shambhala.
Shambhala is horrible. Holy shit. Even people that I know who prefer 2003 to Brotherhood say
Yeah,
Shambhala is fucking terrible. Like, Go Jesus made a video on that recently. I haven't seen it all the way, but he thinks it's really bad.
I've seen it all. It's a pretty good video. This guy keeps on spamming.
Who?
The same guy, Falcon and Gaines.
Oh, there he is, yeah. Well, you have a threesome during this stream. I don't know. You guys down?
I don't think
This
my
is
dick is long enough to reach all the way
not a
across the world.
harem. We'd
I
start
had
someone's
teleport,
internet
though.
would cut out.
Game characters I FAP 2 series. No, that will unfortunately not be happening.
Make it an April Fool's.
Do
I
you
don't know
like
what this General Jelly is on, though. He's still going at it.
do you like lolicon hentai?
You like pretty close.
Have you heard of Double 4 anime? Yeah, unfortunately. Is this stream going up as a video afterwards? Yeah, I think so, if I can maneuver it, so, yeah. Have you or will you ever died? No. Is there an anime worse than SAO? Kyo, please.
Asterisk probably. Chaos Dragon. Chaos Head. There are a few.
Fuck.
I mean,
Valkyrie
I haven't
Drive.
seen many, but I'm sure there's a lot more.
Yeah. There's plenty.
SAO, at least, I will say, more earlier on, at least it had something, even if it like shot itself in the foot later on.
Yeah.
There are
Basically,
some
as soon
shows
as the
that just never
honeymoon,
had anything
as soon as the
going for
honeymoon
it.
started, it just went downhill.
I'd say before that, really, but there are some shows that are, I'd say, devoid of any reason to ever watch them ever.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Steins Gate?
S good.
It's good. The movie wasn't.
I still haven't seen the movie because Funimation still hasn't bothered dubbing it. I don't know what's taking them so long. Do you have any plans of doing more than one review title on the Silent Hill series? Probably, yeah. I think we're getting Homecoming in October for Horrible Halloween. What are your thoughts on Star Wars porn? I don't know. I've never seen any Star Wars porn. Have you guys?
Neither.
No.
Yeah. The Force is not awakening.
Someone asked, what are your thoughts on Tokyo Ghoul?
I haven't seen it yet, but everyone tells me it's
Read it.
terrible.
I
So,
think I've seen it. I think Ash has seen it.
I've seen it and read it, and reading it
Yeah.
is the much better choice.
Yeah, that's what I always hear. I haven't read it. Well, I've read a little of it.
what are your
And I
thoughts?
also-
Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
Sorry, I watched it while it was still kind of airing, so all those black bars everywhere. Ugh.
Carlos asks about Suicide Squad. The reviews it's getting are bullshit. I thought the movie is awesome. I'd recommend it. Should Bubsy commit digital suicide? His franchise already died, so I haven't seen the Warcraft movie. Have you guys?
No.
No, I know someone who worked on it though.
DX, how long is your dick? Longer than Kyo's. Thoughts on Rurouni Kenshin? I haven't seen it. I think Kyo has seen the OVAs.
I've read the manga and I've seen the OVA. The manga is a decent enough shonen. The OVAs are pretty good.
I was about to say, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. I'd say better than the original series was.
And the live-action film wasn't that bad either.
I haven't seen it, but I hear it's not bad, yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes sucks. I was talking about this on Twitter earlier. I really don't like Rotten Tomatoes. It's
Oh, did you see the petition? Did you see the petition?
The petition
All the people
to-
that were like really mad about Suicide Squad's reviews. They put
yeah.
up a petition to try and shut down Rotten Tomatoes. Oh my god.
Like I said, every once in a while, and more often than not, I'll be honest, they get it exactly right. Like with fucking Fantastic Four or Batman versus Superman. But I don't know. I don't understand the hatred for Suicide Squad right now. Oh my god.
It's probably just a case of going in with a certain expectation and the movie not meeting those expectations.
Gurren Lagann review, probably not.
All I know is, well, I watched Gurren Lagann, and I think there's 3 or 4 episodes where the quality dipped so low that they pretty much drew a crown.
Yeah, they drew.
There's
fucking
one
crazy.
particular episode that stands out. Is it 5, I think? 4 or 5?
Yeah,
Yeah,
4 or
there's
5,
5, 9, and 10. I
Yeah.
think are the worst ones.
Suicide Squad was all set up in flashbacks. That's not true. Like
Hey.
the entire. Oh yeah, I can't. Now the spoilers. My bad. I can't.
Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna go back real quick to Gurren Lagann. I gotta ask, why are the last 2 episodes
Why are the last 2 episodes the same as? Oh my god.
the 2 before? Yeah,
no one's
sorry.
gonna get
I
that
had to-
joke, but
I had to
oh
get
my-
that in there. I'm sorry. They're not gonna get it.
Somebody's asking me about Fallout. I own Fallout 3, but I haven't really played any of them. When did you start to take anime more seriously, reviewing each one like a critic? I guess like 3 years ago. It all started with Attack on Titan.
Oh, look at this name. Rei Ayanami is a whore.
Yeah, that guy comments a lot. I love that name. What's your favorite shooter at the moment? I don't know. It's probably Fear or Unreal Tournament. I can't really choose.
Lies, it's Ghost in the Shell Online, it's all you play.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I dumped 60 hours in that game or something. The best shooter.
This person asked him about Monogatari. You haven't seen that, right?
No, but you have. You speak on it.
Yeah, I've seen it. Oh, yeah, it's good.
I've seen absolutely all of it. It was good, but do not watch Kizumonogatari, just wait till all the movies come out, and then watch them all.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
It's like an episode 1, but it's a movie, so it's going to take a year for each one to come out.
Ah, okay. It's nice, I guess.
Do you have any advice for smaller channels that want to do non-serious reviews like you do on gaming and anime? That's a long question. I might make a video about that.
Go soft.
Then go soft.
Go soft.
Exactly.
Go soft. Sell out. What people don't know is that Rooster Teeth paid me $200,000 to give Ruby a 5 out of 10. Bleach is shit. Yeah.
Oh my god, the latest chapter of Bleach. They did a time skip. Oh, geez.
Yes.
What?
I haven't read Bleach for months, but I
They
read the
time
latest
skip for like, I
chapter.
think 5 or 10 years or something. It was
Yeah.
10 years. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Horrible.
What's your favorite band or music genre? I don't think I have a favorite band. My favorite music genre is probably drum and bass. Thoughts on Danganronpa? Everyone tells me the anime is terrible and the games are good, so I have to buy the games on Steam when I get the chance.
Don't talk shit about bleach. That's my favorite drink.
Thoughts on mainstream anime? I don't know.
Bro, your favorite shows are all mainstream. Don't even front.
Yeah, that's the thing. When people say I hate anime, it's like every one of my fucking favorite anime are good and mainstream. So, I don't know. Thoughts on reaction channels? Not very good. Jinx comes to mind as one of the worst. Thoughts on direction Paper Mario is going? I haven't played any Paper Mario, so.
I haven't played past Super Paper Mario, and people say it fell off after that, so I don't know.
I stopped at Super Mario Brothers on the Game Boy Advanced.
Dick's out for Harambe, yes. Thoughts on Keemstar? That's a long
Let's
answer.
get right,
Nice meme.
Right?
into the news.
Thoughts on H3H3? I don't watch a lot of H3H3. What's the best anime in your opinion, Ava?
Pretentious
Uh,
faggot.
If you could
I'd
turn
say
a real,
Paprika. It's a movie, though.
yeah, I mean, yeah. Thoughts on One Punch Man? Haven't seen it. Don't care to. Have you guys seen it?
Didn't we see an episode, or were you there? I'm not sure.
Yeah, we saw the first episode together.
Yeah. I haven't seen past that, though.
Just how deep is NGE? Thoughts on Jim Sterling? I love Jim Sterling. I would let him fist me. Why did you give review to Ruby when it's nowhere near finished? I think I can judge Volume 1 with a definitive conclusion that it has without having to watch the other volumes. Go contribute to society, Ash.
Well, I've got 2 jobs. I also go to college. So if I'm not contributing to society, I don't know what he's doing. Trying to ramble on YouTube. Good job, man. Go make your mum proud.
Do something with your life. Why are you guys bagging on Ash so much? Jesus.
I don't know. It's only 2 people, though, so I don't care. It's the internet.
Thoughts on One Piece? I like One Piece. Thoughts on Return of Samurai Jack? It's good. I don't think Samurai Jack had an ending, right? So I think this is going to be the...
Yeah, I don't think it did. Yeah.
Thoughts on High School DxD? I don't know. I haven't seen it. It doesn't look good.
Ash, you've seen it, I think?
Yeah, Ash, you've
Yeah,
seen
of
it,
course
right?
I've seen it.
Mm.
It's... I don't know. Apparently, I've got friends who read it and said it was pretty good to read. I was pretty just on the show. Dick's out for Ash. Thank you.
Dick reveal. Thoughts on Claymore? I haven't seen Claymore. I read the first chapter of Claymore all the way back when it got serialized in the English Shonen Jump, and I kind of liked it. But besides that, I haven't read it. Thoughts on everyone attacking Ash? He does not deserve this.
He deserves it. Fuck him.
It's all right. I'm still tough.
Yeah, you
I
haven't
haven't gone
gone
soft yet.
Thoughts on Celebrity Deathmatch? I haven't. I don't know. I've never seen Celebrity Deathmatch.
It sounds like reality TV.
Yeah, it does, and the reality TV is horrible. So
Yeah, MTV is just horrible. Except the music ones, they're all right.
Ash has a small ass. Where do you guys keep coming up with this shit?
I don't know.
Small tits or big tits? All tits are accepted.
Unless they're the ones from Aiken or Icon.
Ike and yeah, the sock titties that are fucking gigantic that look like a condom filled with water.
Dude, no. Come on.
Ash did nothing wrong.
Yep, just like Hitler.
Thoughts on grade A under A? Ugh.
I liked him at
Talented.
one point.
Yeah, I liked him at one point. I can say that. Can't spell trash without Ash. Oh, sick burn. Sick burn, bro.
Why are these guys digging into? I guess it's a meme now.
It's a meme. Oh my god. Total memes. But now you got the hashtag dicks out for Ash, so I don't even have a hashtag.
It balances itself out. Let's get it trending worldwide. Come on, guys.
Dicks out for Ash.
Nice.
You do know that the creator of Ruby is dead. Yeah, unfortunately.
So we should go and do that. Have you seen Under the Dog yet?
No.
No, I've heard it was a disappointment.
I recommend you watch it because it's a steaming pile of shit. It's like an even worse version of what was it called, Gunner Girls or something?
I don't know which one you're talking about.
Well, it's just horrible. I'd suggest watching it.
I've heard it was disappointing.
Apologies for anyone who crowdfunded it.
Well, you know what you're getting into when you crowdfund, so.
Yep.
Dicks out for Ash, hashtag will never end. Another thing people will spam in the comment section. Do you like chess? No, I don't know how to play chess. Thoughts on Ash's dick? What would you rather do than play Bubsy? Pretty much anything. I mean, literally anything. Sonic X. No, I've seen it. My bad. I saw it. Can't spell a shit without Ash.
That was a bit stale.
I
Stale
guess.
name.
How old is Ash? He's a year older than you're 21, right?
Yeah.
Should there be a Cheetahman trilogy? Sure, why not? Directed by George Lucas. Thoughts on Counter-Strike? I'm not the biggest fan of Counter-Strike. Not because I don't think the games are good. It's just not my preference of style of shooter.
CSGOLotto.com.
Yeah, it's a new site I just found, guys.
Yeah, not sponsored.
Thoughts on people that only watch anime? There's no problem with that.
Fucking weebs.
Thoughts on Rainbow Six Siege? I have the game. I haven't played it too much. It looks really fun. Fist Ash in the asshole. I don't think my arm's long enough.
The ash hole.
Thoughts on Dead Man Wonderland? Very well, according to Kyo, Dead Man Wonderland was trash 1 episode in, so he hates it and has never gone back to it.
Well, I mean, you're right. I haven't gone back to it.
I liked it. Here's the thing about Dead Man Wonderland. It's not. I don't think it's bad. I just don't think it's very good, and I don't think it animates the best arc of the manga. Thoughts on Assassination Classroom? I haven't seen it. It looks kind of interesting. Thoughts on Daniel Tosh? He was funny. I don't know if he still is. Have you seen The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo? Fuck yes. I've seen both versions. I love that movie.
I've only seen the French one or the foreign one. I can't remember where it came
I
from.
think it's Swedish.
I think I've seen.
Yeah, it's either Swedish or French, and I watched that one. That was good.
Fucking love that. I think it's on Netflix. I've been wanting to rewatch that shit. I think the entire trilogy is on Netflix. Let me check. Thoughts on Ash being a pedo?
That's fucked up.
Guys, why are you laying into Ash so much, bro? What did Ash do to you?
What are your
Yeah, the
thoughts
girl-
on the upcoming Ghost in the Shell?
Wait a minute. Oh boy, I don't know. Maybe shit. Might be good. Who knows? By the way, yes, the entire Girl with the Dragon Tattoo trilogy is out on Netflix. If you can catch it, I would. It's fantastic. What are your review of Super Dimension Fortress of Cross? I don't know. I don't know if that'll happen. Can Kyo make a YouTube channel? If you guys want to pressure him into doing it more than I already have tried, please try.
Well, I'd need to get a decent mic, so I don't know. I don't really want to.
I had a terrible microphone for like a year and a half, so
Yeah.
don't worry about it. Filthy Frank anime opening parody. I haven't seen it. Have you guys?
Yeah.
Is he talking about the one, the Naruto one?
Yeah, it's the animated opening, not the. Not
The
one
anime.
that he
Oh
actually
no,
did.
I remember now. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it's funny.
Ash will destroy ISIS. Thoughts on KSI? I haven't seen any of KSI's videos, so. Thoughts on Ash causing 9/11? My God. Thoughts on the Walking Dead live-action TV show? Thumbs up from me. It's a rocky road to season 4, but I think once you get to season 4, you're very good there. I don't like the direction the series is taken, where it keeps pandering to the standards of television, though. So. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! You guys gotta cool it with the fucking Ash stuff. Jesus Christ.
Let's not take
I
it too far.
understand why they keep doing it. They can take it as far as they want. I don't see why eCloud's going to get them big.
Ash lives
Matter.
Ash
Or Ash Life.
Grid, no, yeah, Grid. No, I'm not current on the TYD comics. Last one I read was Negan. You know what? I'm not gonna say it because somebody's gonna fucking spoil it in the chat. So no. Which Ice Age movie do you consider to be your all-time favorite? The first one. The other ones are not that good. Do you know your rants make people like me orgasm with happiness? No. But that's healthy, I guess. Oh man, Ash, you became a meme in a night, bro. What's the best thing Toei Animation has ever put out? Bio Broly. If you could go back in time and unwatch an anime, which would it be? Evangelion. Because I'd really like to watch Ava now from the perspective in life I have now than like I don't know, 4 years ago or something.
I think when I watched it was a good time to watch it. I don't know.
Do you have a favorite Godzilla film? No, I don't like Godzilla. At least the movies. I'm not a fan of Godzilla movies or kaiju films in general. Are you gonna
The new
review the
design.
Sonic game? Huh?
The new design for
Godzilla?
Oh my god, it's so
What, the
bad.
most recent movie?
Yeah, the 2014 movie.
Yeah.
No, not the 2014 one. I'm talking about.
Oh, are you talking
one
the
that they're
resurgence
going to
one?
do. Yeah.
Sonico game. I don't know. Are you gonna review the? I don't know. I haven't done any research on that. Are you excited for Wonder Woman? I saw the trailer. It looks like it's good. After Suicide Squad, I
Trailer
kind of have
looks
hope.
pretty good.
So I don't know.
It was the best trailer at Comic Con that DC did.
Yeah, I'd say so. Ash, thoughts on Shota?
What are your thoughts
I
on
love
Dragon
Dota.
Ball DX?
Dragon Ball in general. Dragon Ball pre-Z is pretty good, but pretty good. I think it's average and enjoyably average, and then after the Saiyan arc and the Frieza arc, the fucking thing goes to shit.
I remember years ago we used to argue, not argue, but like I think we disagreed between Cell and Frieza, which one was better.
That's the thing, man. Cell, like, conceptually and I think narratively had the potential to be better than Frieza. but it's not written better, and I've realized that now.
And it
So-
kind of relied on an old plot point that didn't exist.
Are you talking about the
Jiro.
Yeah, Jiro?
Yeah.
Yeah. If Jiro had been in Dragon Ball, I think that really would have helped out. Help that out, but he's not in Dragon Ball. So, Boo Arc, fuck you. I see you.
There's a reason like 90% of, I guess, unanswered BS comes from that arc.
Yeah. Thoughts on Yoko Littner's tits? Is she a whore? I don't know. I'm not into
She is
14-year-old
14.
tits.
Yeah.
I'm not into
she's
14-year-old
14,
tits,
and
bro.
when she hits 21, she starts looking like she's in her late 30s.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Dragon Ball Evolution? That movie's on HBO right now. We should watch that.
Fucking seriously.
Jesus.
Movie's horrible. What are your opinion on Resident Evil 4? Good. I like Resident Evil 4. Thoughts on Mass Effect 3? I haven't played Mass Effect 3. I haven't even played Mass Effect 1.
I've only played 2.
Thoughts on Erased and the ending of Erased? Not very good.
It was unintentionally funny.
Will you review Food Fight, maybe? I don't know. Because the plans for the original movies I fucking hate are kind of destroyed. I'm kind of just rebooting the entire series next year. Your thoughts on High School of the Dead? I don't think it's very good. Maximum fan service, though, and it's animated well, but it's not good, so it doesn't fucking matter. The OVA has maximum fan service. I picked that up on Blu-ray just to see it. Pokemon Emerald, yes, I have. That was my second. That was like my third or fourth Pokemon game. Who'd win in a
Too much water. Too
I
much
think that was
water.
my first Pokemon game. I liked it.
I'm an OG, bros. Pokemon Red, first Pokemon. John Rambo skin versus Mickey Rourke. I don't know. Mickey Rourke will kill him with his voice. Console or PC? Console, of course. Thoughts on Ash being Saddam Hussein? Thoughts on Yoko taking a dope on? Oh my god, bro. Why?
For all you 122 watching out there, someone make a fan art of that. Send it to DX's Twitter.
Oh my god. Have you seen or know about the anime Planetas? Yeah, that was directed by somebody we know. I'm just trying to remember who. I don't want to say it was the guy who did Code Geass, but I think it's somebody related
I
to
think
that
it's
anime.
same studio. I'll look it up real quick. But I think it's like they're both by same studio.
What's your favorite generation of Pokemon? Second. Easily second.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
Yeah, I'd go second as well. Because when you finish it, you get the first region again, and you're just like, what?
It
Yeah,
is
that's
Code Geass,
mind-blowing.
by the way. And yeah, I agree with the Pokemon generation. But yeah, it's the same director as Code Geass.
Okay, well that tells me everything I need to know about it.
Don't write it off.
Come on, bruh. Come on. Most of the issues with Code Geass could have been solved with a better director. If somebody competent had directed
I don't
Code Geass.
think so. I think most of the problems are fundamental with the script. There are some directorial issues, but they're not the main issue, in my opinion. I'm not saying it has great direction, but
You remember when that chick got shot and she forgot who she was? They didn't even show her hitting her head on a rock or something.
oh yeah, I know who you mean. It was very random. I think she got shot in the stomach.
She got
and
Lou shot her or
I
something.
don't remember how she got her memories back, but it was kind of dumb. I think in general, having temporary amnesia, it just always kind of comes off as just a
Very-
convenience when
Yeah.
the writers are backed in a corner.
Yeah, you're right. It is totally with the writing. It's
Yeah.
not a directorial thing. Bakano, tell me your favorite character. Oh shit.
All of them.
All of them, yeah. I can't pick one. They're all great.
I still stand by the firm belief that you can take any anime, good or bad, replace the characters with Bakano characters, and you'd have quality.
Replace all the SAO characters with Bakano characters.
It's the first step.
It's the first step.
First step to make it competently written.
Thoughts on Scott Pilgrim? I haven't played. What Scott Pilgrim is video games, right? Or was it a comic book?
Scott Pilgrim was a comic book.
Comic book and movie, right?
Yeah, the movie
Yeah,
was
and then
good.
they did the movie,
Awesome.
Scott Pilgrim versus the Universe or something.
Yeah.
Do you like the Watchmen movie, theatrical or ultimate cut? I've seen the ultimate cut of Watchmen and I like it, but I have issues with that movie still. Thoughts on 2016 WWE Draft? I don't watch wrestling anymore, so.
Good.
If I started watching wrestling again, it'd be exclusively New Japan.
We gotta keep up the tradition of watching the Royal Rumble, though.
Oh yeah, the Boo Rumble.
Yeah.
Greatest. Thoughts on the V for Vendetta movie? It's okay. I liked it a lot more when I was a kid, and then I watched it again, and I don't think it's particularly aged well, and the writing could have been stronger.
No.
But it's
Someone's asking, well, what do you think of Eden of the East, which we were gonna watch, we never did.
yeah, we never got around to watching Eden in the East, and honestly, I don't know if I want to watch it.
I kind of forgot what it was about.
Fuck, marry, kill Donald Trump, Hitler, or John Cena. Kill Hitler. Marry Donald Trump because apparently he has like $10 billion or something, and I
Just
would.
divorce him later and just take some of his money.
I'm jerking off to the DX logo. Great.
It's a good logo.
It's got D in the logo, bros.
Add 2 X's at the end and it's perfect.
Do you think what do you think of cell shaded animation? I like it.
The color gets washed out.
Yeah, that's true. You have to have something really high quality, I think, in order to properly pull that off.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Yandere Simulator? Probably dog shit from everything I've seen. Doesn't look very good. And I think the creator, like, he went fucking crazy or something. The guy who develops the game.
It's fitting.
Thoughts on Batman the Animated Series? Very good. I love
shit.
Batman. Good shit.
How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. Thoughts on Resident Evil 7? I'm digging it. What was my first anime? 2003 Fullmetal Alchemist, I think, or maybe Dragon Ball Z. I'm not sure. Oh, Kyo, somebody's challenging you, bruh. General Jelly's challenging you. Are you gonna throw hands, bro?
I can't throw hands, I'm sorry.
Coolest
I lost my hands when I got killed in FMA 2003.
You lost your arms and it just fell over. Mark Hamill or Troy Baker is the voice of the Joker. Bruh. Why is that even a question? Mark Hamill for days, bruh. Mark Hamill till I die. Thoughts on M. Night Shyamalan movies? I haven't seen enough of them to make an opinion on his films. I don't think I've seen a single. No, that's not true. I've seen a few M. Night Shyamalan movies. What are your thoughts on Dororo? Have you seen them?
I've seen a couple, and his direction's kind of stupid. There were always like some huge plot twist at like the very beginning that kind of spoils the whole movie.
I hear it's usually pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Saying he seems like a talented guy. It's kind of like Snyder with me. He seems like a talented guy. He just gets lost in his own bullshit sometimes. Would you? Oh shit, that was a burp. My bad. Would you fuck Harley Quinn or Catwoman? Catwoman. Don't stick your dick in crazy.
Can I skip them both and just choose Black Cat? Because Black Cat's just the better version of Catwoman.
Code Geass or Don Machi? Danmachi is better than Code Geass.
Really?
Yeah, I
Well,
guess.
okay.
I mean, here's the thing. Code Geass is really fucking bad, or at least I think it is. I don't
I
think Danmachi is
agree,
better.
but
Well, the thing is, Danmachi is so derivative of everything else that it doesn't even stand out as particularly terrible.
Code
It's
Geass
just
was pretty derivative. At least I think so.
true. I don't know.
Well, what in Code Geass was like an original idea, do you think? Or an uncommon idea?
I don't know. I guess you can trace everything back to something else.
You can trace it back to like, well, I know a lot of people do this, but you can trace a lot of it back to Death Note. You can trace a lot of it back to
Yeah.
certain mechas.
That's true. But that's the thing
The
is
King
like,
Charles subplot was in Ava.
oh my
You can trace it
god.
back to that.
Will you continue movies I fucking hate? Yeah, next year. Thoughts on Digibro? I think Digibro's very good.
Shat on erased, so he sucked.
Yeah, fuck him. You talk shit about race, so he automatically sucks according to the anime subreddit. Thoughts on The Killing Joke? I haven't seen it yet. Apparently it's terrible.
Joke.
The comics or the
Yeah,
film?
exactly. Thoughts on The Killing Joke? The Killing Joke comics, or
Just
the comic,
pretty good.
or the movie?
Comics good, movie not so much.
Thoughts on Death Note? The first arc is good. The second arc is trash. The Killing Joke movie. I haven't seen it. Apparently it's terrible.
It's terrible, but
Death of the Family comic. I haven't read it, but everyone tells me it's very good. I have to get to reading that.
Ash, this guy is sorry. He wants you to know.
I honestly don't care.
Oh boy.
No More Heroes. I haven't played the No More Heroes games. Thoughts on Mighty Number 9? I have no particular thoughts. Apparently it's really just average as fuck, which is, for the amount of money it was made for and for the development cycle length, is not acceptable. What are your thoughts on Durarara? Why do people keep asking this? Haven't we answered this like 3 times?
Maybe they're new. They joined late.
It's ass. It sucks. Too many characters. The writing is shit. Are any of you 3 bronies? No.
Hell
No.
no.
How can you trace Code Geass back to Death Note when they came out at the same time?
Death Note had a manga beforehand.
Will you continue movies I fucking hate? Yes, next year. What happened to my Ibun Batata videos? They got deleted because of copyright, but if you search DX Plays Ibun Batata, you can find uploads of them, re-uploads of them. Thoughts on Christopher Nolan movies? Very good. I've only seen one Christopher Nolan movie I didn't like, which was Insomnia, which he didn't write. Thoughts on Cory in the House? I haven't seen it.
You're supposed to give a meme answer.
Yeah, it's the best anime.
There we go.
Do you like hentai? Do you guys like hentai?
Eh.
Eh,
It's basically porn.
it's like anime,
Oh, sure.
man. There's the good ones and there's the bad ones. There's just a lot of bad ones.
The best ones are the bad dubs.
Yeah. Oh, of course, man. Like Milk Money. Damn.
The Milk Money dub where the chick is like, that must be 10 inches. Or something like that. And she's like, she like blows him, and then she's like, you can't come yet because you have to fuck the shit out of me. I've never laughed so hard watching a hentai.
You're gonna like this question. How do you feel about Kill La Kill La Gurren Lagann, 2 series I often hear turn off your brain with?
Gurren Lagann is no good. I haven't seen Kill la Kill, and I don't think I will ever. Because here's the thing, with most series that people describe as turn off your brain, what they really mean is, this is shit. This is not good, so stop thinking about how it doesn't make sense.
Which is a shame because I think sometimes they group together just simpler things with the bad things.
Yeah. Thoughts on Avatar: The Last Airbender? I remember it being decent. If he's talking about the M. Night Shyamalan movie, I don't know. I've never seen it. Apparently, it's fucking awful.
It was god awful. And the whitewashing was the least of the issues. Like, who cares about whitewashing, honestly? But yeah,
Yeah, you're making a video on that,
film
aren't you,
was
DX?
complete arse.
Yeah,
Whitewashing.
I'm making a video on whitewashing next month or something. Thoughts on Teen Titans Go? It sucks. It's a kid's show. And let's be 100% fair. Teen Titans was also a kid's show. It's just that it was written more maturely and it takes itself seriously.
You can have a kid's show appeal to everyone if you do it right.
DC in particular is very good at that. What's your favorite Rogue Warrior quote? Probably the quote where he tells you to like wrap his fucking balls around your mouth. Thoughts on Samurai Jack? I remember really liking it as a kid. Thoughts on Ash being Hitler? You guys gotta come up with new shit, bros.
I know, I'm just saying the
got
same
old
things over and
fast.
over again, and it's like dead now.
Make it creative.
Dicks out for Ash.
You can shit on Ash, just make it creative.
Yeah, like, I don't mind as long as it's creative. Like, all the shit's just Hillary's cousin, Hitler, Holocaust. It's like, come on, man. World War II
There are a few
memes are
good ones,
old.
but I already forgot them.
Undertale.
Fate Zero, we answered that.
Yeah, Fate Zero.
DX
we
hasn't
answered
seen Fate Zero, and I think it's eh.
Undertale, I haven't. Somebody was nice enough to gift it to me on Steam, but I have not played it or installed it. Actually, I just installed Duke Nukem Forever. There are my priorities, guys. Ash goes in the trash. Deviation.
Yeah,
I've
that
already
was
seen
made
Ash and
already.
Trash.
Derivative, but not horrible, I guess.
Have you seen Madoka Magica?
No. Lowly Magic, no.
It's alright.
Yeah,
It's pretty, like,
of all
overhyped.
the
People make too
Urobuchi
much out of
things
it.
I've seen, I think of all the Urobuchi things I've seen, I like it the most.
Yeah.
I think it's above average.
Oh my god, do not even start this. Everyone type in the chat, Alex is a stupid nigger. Do not even start that. Do not type that. We're not getting Keemstar up in here.
Start banning motherfuckers. Can you do that with a voice chat? I don't know.
Yeah, because I'm seeing the chat. I can see the entire chat.
Pretty sure you can ban
Okay.
words in the chat as well.
Thoughts on Ash
Can't you
secret?
put a...
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, what
I
were
was
you
just saying, can't you put a word filter or something? I know you could do that in comments, I think.
Yeah, I can do it, but I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna abuse it.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Telltale games? I answered this, but I haven't played any of them.
They're not games.
Interactive movies.
Yeah.
Do you have bullets for every one of those motherfuckers? Yes, I always have bullets for every one of those motherfuckers. Thoughts on Batman versus Superman? Oh boy. Incredibly disjointed film with a convoluted plot, grimdark bullshit. No one ever smiles unless they're smiling sarcastically because this is very serious. You know they only use the name Batman once in that single film? It's something I noticed. They never call him Batman. Like the only person that calls him Batman is Lawrence Fishburne's character. So apparently they're ashamed of actually calling their heroes what their names are. Except for Superman. Thoughts on the Bioshock series? I haven't played them.
First one was a horrible PC port, the second one was a pretty good port, and the third one was a good port. and they were all fairly decent games.
Thoughts on fan fiction? I guess it's okay. Conceptually, the concept of fan fiction is fine. It's just that most people who write fan fiction don't know how to write. Did you ever finish 999? Yes, I got one of the bad endings. I have to go back and replay that. Marvel versus DC. What does that mean? Cinematic universes?
Didn't you already answer that question?
Yeah, I did. That's the thing. We got a lot of people coming in, or new people coming in. I guess because that would be the only way to explain it. Which SAO character would you fuck? Death Gun, obviously.
I think he'd be ready and willing.
Well, his gun and he share the same name, so. Marvel versus DC games. I don't know. I guess DC probably.
DC games.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Agil, yeah, the SAO characters to fuck Agil.
Yeah, he's the best girl.
Do I draw manga? No.
What is he, a fucking weeb? There he is.
Favorite Pokemon? I don't think I have one. Golbat. That's his name. Crobat. No, what the fuck am I talking about?
Oddish. Oddish is goddish.
Thoughts on Kick-Ass and on extreme violence in fiction? Kick-Ass was an alright movie. I assume that's what you're talking about. And extreme violence in fiction I don't really have a problem with. What do you think about illegal anime streaming? It's wrong, but many people use it anyways. I won't name who. Thoughts on Bubsy3D.com? Do I really want to go to Bubsy3D.com? I don't think I do. Thoughts on Ash fisting Goku while Kyo gives him a blowjob in space? Wow, you guys are getting really creative with this shit. Dicks out for Ash, bros. What's the dumbest thing you've ever seen in any anime? That's an interesting question.
Valkyrie Drive, all of it.
Yeah. My bad. Yeah, go.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say.
Well, yeah.
No, go ahead.
When he asked that, the first thing that popped into my mind is the Mirai Nikki scene where the guy's like, "Hold the door open," and then he doesn't hold the door open.
The moment I'll never be able to get over is in Code Geass when Mao has a gun on Shirley and
Which one's Mao? I remember.
Your guy. Your guy. He has like a gun on the both of them, and then he shoots the gun to scare them, and for whatever fucking reason, he goes into the train to get a shotgun, which enables them to beat him. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in the anime. I'll never get over that. It's so horrible.
Actually, Collider Code, the last episode, like the latest episode that came out, like, I better not say, some people might be watching it, but oh my god, just that last 3 minutes, that's enough.
The new A1 schlock.
Yeah, it's, in my opinion, it's even worse than Asterisk is.
Yeah, I hear it compared to Asterisk a lot.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, why are you so critical on games?
Who said that? Where?
I don't know if they're joking or not. Someone called Nightmare.
Because games suck. Which Fantastic Four film is the worst? Easily the one that just came out, what was it, in 2015 or something?
Hey, take care of everyone.
Yeah. There is no victor. There is only doom. I'll never get over that.
At least it's quotable as all hell.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. That's not even a bad line if you just read it on paper. But the way it was delivered and, oh my god.
Yeah, in a comic book, it would be a hype line, for example.
Yeah, in a comic book, that would have been a great line. But the Josh Trank Fantastic Four is easily the worst Fantastic Four movie. Even those, I think the Tim Story films, those aren't even as fucking bad. And those movies aren't good at all.
What do you guys think about Shokugeki no Soma Season 2?
I read it. I
I
don't
read
watch
it
it.
too. It's fine.
Worst superhero movie of all time. Ooh, that's an interesting one.
Green Lantern, maybe?
Yeah, I was about to say maybe.
I don't know, man. Do you guys remember all those early 2000 superhero movies like Elektra?
Or like Daredevil and that?
Yeah,
Well,
Daredevil,
like,
Elektra, Catwoman.
Daredevil was pretty bad as well.
I mean, I kind of saw them, but like I was like 5, so not really.
I, the funny thing about Daredevil is it sparked Evanescence.
Yeah.
So I'll have to give it to Daredevil just on that.
Is horrendous your favorite word? Yes.
Yeah, you do say it a lot.
It accurately describes many things. Thoughts on Ash being quasi an image? Um.
Most disappointing anime.
I don't feel disappointment, so
That's good.
yeah. Thoughts on Spider-Man movie / comics? I don't know. I like Spider-Man as a character. I don't know what they're going to be doing with him. What Marvel's going to be doing with him. But I think they're... I don't know if I like him being a kid. I wish they would just give us a Spider-Man that was out of high school already. Kind of like, I think Peter Parker in Raimi's second Spider-Man movie. But I don't know if that's ever going to happen. I don't know. What's the worst fan base, movies, games, or anime? Out of the three you've said, easily anime.
Oh yeah.
They get salty very easily from what I've seen. That's my main issue.
Thoughts on upcoming Justice League film? All you need to know, it's directed by Zack Snyder, so it's pretty much all that needs to be ever said about that. So, what do you guys think about it? Have you guys seen the trailer?
I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
I saw it. Oh, I don't know, as far as trailers go, it didn't really make me want to anticipate the movie anymore. And also, whoever designed Cyborg did a horrible job.
Yeah, that looked like a cyborg you'd see on fucking CW. That looked... I hope that they haven't really finished the CG on him, because that looked bad. Then again, we said the same thing about fucking Doomsday, and that must have been the finalized CG, so I don't know. Snyder just needs a good writer, then he's fine. No, I strongly disagree. I think the issues with Snyder go far beyond just a writing standpoint. Like, visually, he's capable of creating very good-looking stuff, but that's his problem. He's only capable of producing very good-looking stuff. And when you don't have an editor... Or, no, actually, it's not even the editor's problem. Fuck that shit. It's all on Snyder. So, I don't know. I'm going to do a video on Snyder one day, because I don't think he's untalented, but at the same time, I think there's major problems with most or all of his films, with the probable exception of Dawn of the Dead. Zack Snyder is like Michael Bay. No, not at all. I don't think Michael Bay is talented, or if he is, he hasn't shown it in like 20 fucking years. How would you feel if Michael Bay took over the future DC movies?
Horrible.
Horrible.
He's turning into UA Bowl.
Right,
He's
yeah.
becoming a meme.
Thoughts on Jessica Jones? Kyo, why don't you take this away, because you've seen Jessica Jones, right?
I'm sorry I failed you.
I fucking love Jessica Jones. It was great. I've seen it twice now. Ash, have you seen it?
Jessica Jones. I got up to episode 6. I still need to watch it.
Ripperoni. We're not getting any more Jessica Jones or Daredevil until like 2018. Kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'll watch it next year.
Oh, wow. These questions. Somebody's talking about... Oh, my God.
Guys, chill out a little bit.
Come on. Watch... You know what? Will, you're absolutely right. I did make a mistake. Pain and Gain is a great Michael Bay film. That's his best movie that I've ever seen. You're absolutely right. Pain. I totally forgotten about Pain and Gain. That movie's awesome.
He actually directed that?
Yeah,
Never
he
seen
direct.
it.
Yeah, Pain and
Okay.
Gain. Pain and Gain featuring who
Mark
is it?
Wahlberg and The
Yeah,
Rock.
Wahlberg and The Rock. Yeah. Thoughts on Serial Experiments Lane? Right for you, Kyo.
No, I'll be real. It's good.
Thoughts on Sin City? I'm not sure if you're talking about the comics or the Robert Rodriguez films, but I like both. Yeah, why is the chat suddenly talking about Ellen Page?
I think it came up a little earlier on, and they ran with it.
Yeah, I'd say she's attractive, I guess. Thoughts on Boogie? I love Boogie. I've been subscribed to Boogie for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years now. Fucking love him.
He seems pretty genuine.
Yeah. Worst Michael Bay movie? Transformers 2, maybe. The ones
There's a
I've
film
seen.
that he was producing which was really horrible.
Are you talking about the Texas Chainsaw ones? Because I know he produced a Texas Chainsaw film.
He produced Texas Chainsaw 3D.
No,
Is that the one?
well, no, I think Platinum was it Platinum Dune? Because I know his production company did one of. I think it might have been the 2003 Texas Chainsaw, the one with Jessica Biel. I think it might have been that one.
I think Transformers, whatever the last one was horrible. It was the worst one. The dinosaurs and shit in it.
Yeah, the dinosaurs one. See here.
Yeah. I'd say that's the worst that I can think of.
Any anime recommendations? Evangelion, Psycho-Pass, Ghost in the Shell, 1995, Ghost in the Shell, Standalone Complex, Steins Gate, Bacchanal, Afro Samurai. There you go. What do you think about censoring violence in anime? It's all contextual. If you're airing a violent anime on a station that's supposed to be for kids,
Yeah. Also depending on the time it's
yeah, right.
actually being aired.
Yeah. Thoughts on Ukulele? I don't know. I haven't seen any of it, and I haven't even played the original Banjo-Kazooie game, so. Platinum Dunes also did the Purge movies. I don't like the Purge movies. I don't think they're very good. Motherfucker. There you go. Thoughts on Call of Duty? Shit. It's a long topic. Call of Duty is just.
It's not as simple as they're all shit.
Yeah, it's not as.
Yeah.
Anyone who tells you that the entire franchise is shit doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. It's not as easy as just saying they all suck and they're all the same. It's not even close to being that simple. Are you gonna put Mirai
There's a reason
Nikki?
why people copy it.
Yeah, there's a reason that every fucking shooter after Call of Duty 4 is a clone of Call of Duty 4. Let's put it at that.
Yeah.
Best Christopher Nolan movie? I'm not sure. Maybe The Prestige. Maybe The Dark Knight.
I was gonna say The Prestige, probably. Yeah.
I had a problem. Like I resaw The Prestige, and I had a problem with something in the ending. I'm not sure what it was, but there was there's a line in there that doesn't make sense or something. I have to rewatch.
I'd have to rewatch. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
And it bothered me. Like it's like I hadn't remembered that line was in there. Worst non-digital homicide game you've played, Bubsy 3D?
Have you seen a comic got killed?
We saw 3 episodes and it was trash. And we're gonna watch some more, I guess, for more reactions.
So far, that is a show that really has a lot of problems with the direction.
Best Quentin Tarantino movie? Between Jackie Brown and Pulp Fiction, in my opinion. I'm not sure.
I'm saying Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
I loved Pulp Fiction. That was a great film.
Would you give Mira Nikki a 1 or a 0? 1. I was on the verge of giving it a 0 for quite some time, but I think it deserved it. Rank the Dark Knight trilogy from best to worst. Best is the Dark Knight, and I'm not sure which one is second. I'm gonna go Dark Knight Rises.
Is the worst. Oh well.
Oh really? No. I've seen Batman
I think
Begins.
we've talked about this before. Maybe you forgot.
We talked about Batman Begins. I don't know so much about Batman Begins, but more about Dark Knight Rises. Like, I know that movie is flawed, but I think like the first half gave me so much hope. I was like, yeah, this is gonna be great, guys, and then.
I mean, sure. I guess Begins is more consistently eh.
Yeah, that's the thing about Begins to me. It's consistently eh, and then Rises is inconsistent as all fuck. But I still think it has the better performances and overall the more sophisticated.
It definitely
writing.
has better performances from the actors.
Yeah.
But I think it's more overtly flawed than the rest of the trilogy.
Yeah, you're probably right. 'Cause some of that writing is just awful, and the way they kill off Bane is just bothered me in theaters when I saw it. Lord of the Rings or Star Wars? Star Wars easily.
Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah.
Best Batman movie that's not a live action. Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. I haven't seen the Killing Joke movie, guys. All right. You guys want to go like 15 more minutes, then we'll call it a day?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Thoughts on No More Heroes? Haven't played it, bros. Jedi or Sith? I don't know. Can't really choose one. Fullmetal Alchemist or Harry Potter? I haven't seen Harry Potter, any of the movies, so.
Well,
I've seen it. I'd say FMA.
Best superhero movie trilogy? Dark Knight, I guess. I mean, by default, because what's the other one? Captain America?
Iron Man.
Oh.
Captain America hasn't had a trilogy yet. They've had 2.
No, they have
No,
3.
Civil War count. Oh, that's
No,
right.
haven't
Civil
they had
War.
3?
Yeah, they had the first
Yeah,
Avenger.
they have a 3. It's just Civil War didn't feel like a Captain America movie.
Yeah, it didn't. It feels like yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I'd still go Dark Knight, though, even with Civil War and Winter Soldier.
Well, Iron Man, like, the first one was really good. The second one was probably it was pretty bad. And then the third one was even worse.
Yeah, I think Iron Man 2 and 3 are...
Yeah, the trilogy doesn't really hold up.
Yeah. And those movies... The thing about the Iron Man movies is I think they've aged the worst and will continue to age poorly. Even if the first Iron Man movie is really good, I still think those movies have aged terribly, so... Live react for the entire fan base. I think if we do a sync tube or something, maybe. I'd have to explore that. Best TV show, I'm not sure. Maybe Game of Thrones that I've seen.
I've been really enjoying Mr. Robot.
Yes, I gotta check
Yeah,
that
I've
out.
heard Mr. Robot's good.
Would you do a face reveal if you overthrew PewDiePie and ranked some subscribers? Man, I'd do a fucking asshole reveal. I'd do any type of reveal you wanted me to the amount of subscribers that PewDiePie has.
Some crazy people will hold you to that one day.
Yeah, when I'm fucking 92 and I've just crossed 50,000 subscribers. The Avengers or Justice League, not movie related, Justice League Rose. Although, you know, it's not like the Avengers is a bad lineup or anything. I'm just a DC guy, so.
Berserker 300, huh? The Berserk films weren't that good.
Where's that
300
question?
wasn't that good either. It's just choosing between like a piece of diarrhea or just like the biggest shit ever that just stinks really bad. Like you can't
Oh.
choose between the two.
It all comes back to Zack Snyder at the end of the day with fucking 300
Yeah.
anyways. Silent Hill or Resident Evil? As a whole for a franchise, Resident Evil. As for scares and writing, Silent Hill. But Silent Hill got fucked after the 4th game, so I mean,
Yeah.
Konami just dicked that franchise over really hard. So, and it's not like Resident Evil hasn't had its missteps, but I think Resident Evil has more hits than misses than Silent Hill. Why don't you review PS4 games? Because I don't have a PS4. Would you have sex with Helena Harper from Resident Evil 6? Ash, please take this away.
She's the one that's partnered up with what's his face, right?
Leon, I think.
Leon. Yeah, I don't know. Like if the offer was there, yeah, I'd take it.
Yeah, I'd hit it. What do you think of the Hulk films? I haven't seen them. Not that 2003 one or the Edward Norton one either. Thoughts on Ash being Jar Jar? That's possibly the best one.
Worms, man.
Hey, that's my
Worms.
it's my
Jar
worm.
Jar Gamer.
Yeah, the Jar Jar gamer.
Somebody wants to donate their next paycheck to me. Bros, please keep the money for yourself. Do you read? I'm not. Maybe. I don't read novels anymore. I used to read novels a long time ago, but not so much now. And I don't read comic books as much as I used to either. Star Wars originals or prequels? What do we think about this, boys?
Wait, Star Wars originals or prequels? The originals, obviously.
Sand is something.
Sand is irritating.
It's irritating and it gets everywhere. That is my favorite line from the franchise, so the prequels.
Just hit my Patreon up. Sorry to cut you off, but if you really do want to donate, just hand it off to my Patreon, and then after it goes through, just cancel so it does. You don't keep doing recurring things if you're serious. Favorite director in anime or live action? Which one do you guys think?
In live action, Kubrick.
Ooh.
In anime, I don't really know.
Probably Oshi for me as far as anime goes, because I think he could easily be a film director if he wanted to be. I don't think many anime directors could say the same thing.
Has he directed films?
I think he made a movie. I think he has done a movie.
Because I know Anno has.
Also, Anno could be a legit filmmaker too. What is your favorite dub in anime? Probably Standalone Complex.
Black Lagoon.
Bakano.
Bacchanal's was good as well, yeah.
Bebop deserves a mention.
Oh yeah, Bebop, definitely. There's a lot of really good ones.
Yeah.
If you owned A1 Studios, what would you do? I'd change
Shut it
nothing.
down.
No, I'd continue
Keep it going, yeah.
Yeah,
It
Keep
makes
it going because it makes
brings in
money.
the money.
Yeah.
because they clearly don't fucking spend the money and put it back into their works because the anime still look like shit. Somebody's pocketing those millions of dollars that all those shitty like novel adaptations are making.
In fairness, I
that
think a
SAO
lot of it
movie.
is just they do make a lot of shows.
Yeah,
That's
that
true.
SAO movie though, they're going to rake in so much money.
Fuck.
Yeah, are we watching that?
Yes.
Well,
of
I'm
course.
gonna watch it.
We should
And-
all like get together and just watch that.
Yeah.
Bros,
May
I'm
as well
going to
do that.
Japan. I'm day one, bros.
Just gotta watch it.
Hey, wha-
Watch it on opening night in Japan.
Favorite A1 anime.
Here's
I
the
don't
thing.
know.
I know there are like some like older ones that are better, but I haven't seen enough, so I don't think the X has either.
The only one that I can think of that comes to mind is Shigatsu wa Kimi no Uso, which is your
Oh
Lie in
right,
April.
that's a more recent one that I hear is good.
Yeah,
And I think
that's
people
the best one that comes to mind.
I think people also like Shinsekai Yori a lot, which I haven't seen that either, but I've been meaning to.
Oh, Anohana. Holy shit, I forgot they did that. Anohana.
No, I haven't seen that either.
Sin,
That's
bro, I see you.
He's in.
Thoughts on Bubsy FPS game? Why bother shooting anyone? Shoot yourself. Doom or Overwatch? I haven't played the new Doom. Probably Overwatch anyways, just because the amount of time you could get out of that game would be superior to the time you could get out of Doom, because Doom's multiplayer is fucking Battlefield Halo of the
It's just
future.
Halo.
Yeah. do you prefer animated series or animated movies in terms of quality? Series, because I don't know, because movies. Most animated films that I've seen, especially the DC animated films, don't always feel like compressed comic books to me.
Oh, are you talking about Western? Oh, yeah. Then, yeah.
I
Film.
think
that's
he thought
true.
anime.
Yeah, I thought you meant anime for a second
Yeah,
there. I'm
anime
just like,
film.
holy shit.
Yeah,
Hands
my
down.
bad. Yeah, anime movies, but Western series.
Yeah. Because I heard that The Killing Joke had like pretty bad TV quality animation.
It was not good quality at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the guy who did Killing, I think Bruce Timm did Killing Joke, and he's pretty much responsible for all the shit that you've seen in the past, like Justice League and Batman animated series and Batman Beyond. So I think that's just his style. I don't think that's really anything related to.
I do think the direction kind of did a disservice to the art in the comic, personally.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's, I don't know. Bruce Timm is
The
usually
visual direction. I mean, yeah.
so. Favorite DX member, Shawn Michaels. Somebody keeps asking about a hot girl from my class, which I barely know, suddenly wants to watch a hentai with me. Are you sure you're not actually in a hentai? Because that sounds like a story that would happen if you were actually in a hentai.
Yeah.
Are you going to bring movie reviews? Yeah, I'm going to bring them back in next year.
What do you think about My Hero Academia and FMA Broho?
Broho's good. I haven't seen Hero Academia. What do you guys think?
I haven't seen Academia
I've
either.
been reading it. I didn't watch it.
I haven't seen SAO Abridged, and I have no real interest in watching it.
It's alright. It's funny.
Do you have a mailing list so fans can mail you gifts? If you are interested in mailing me something, message me on YouTube or Twitter, and I'll give you an address to send it to.
Bad unboxing.
Martin DeRetro or Groylick. Don't make me choose between my waifus. Thoughts on Ash being the Zodiac killer?
Oh, it's the first time we've seen that one.
Yeah.
Twilight or 50 Shades of Grey? Twilight.
Even though there's 4 movies.
Oh man, you're right. But no, they're making 50 Shades of Grey is a trilogy. The second movie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Now, so.
Yeah, they're making a sequel.
Right. Okay. I was just kind of messing with you anyway.
I remember watching Twilight in like 2008, and I didn't think it was good, but it wasn't as bad as fucking 50 Shades of Grey.
It's way too much of a chick flick to me to enjoy, but I did like the soundtrack.
I don't remember the soundtrack.
How about Ghost in the Shell First Assault? You know what? Let's talk about Ghost in the Shell First Assault because I've been saying this. Guys, tomorrow's video, there's not going to be an actual video. What we're going to do is a Games I Fucking Hate live stream on Ghost in the Shell First Assault live on my Twitch. So let me load up these fucking links, bros. Hold on. Thumbnail, bros. And my actual Twitch. There'll be more details tomorrow, but that's what we're doing. We're going to be playing Ghost in the Shell First Assault online with Ash and Cyanide Blizzard and Draconis March, and we're just going to talk shit about the game because it's very bad. So it's very horrible. I played a round with Drac yesterday, and there was this guy camping, and we asked him, it's like, why are you camping? And he's like, I have arthritis, so I can't move, and I have to camp. I think there's a delay, by the way, in the voice chat.
Yeah, there is, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
2 or 3 seconds,
3
or something
seconds.
like that. Yeah. Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad? Ooh. if you'd
Breaking
asked,
Bad.
yeah, if you'd asked me this question,
I'm just going to
before-
reserve that. I'll wait till season 8 of Game of Thrones before making judgment there.
I don't know. Season 5 tainted Game of
I was gonna say, yeah, I think Breaking.
Season
See, it wasn't a bad season. I venture to say it wasn't even like an average season, really. But it's that I don't think Breaking Bad was ever. Breaking Bad was always above that standard of quality, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you in shortage of games? No, man. Thank you, but I'm not. I have 280 something games in my Steam library, and most of them are shit. You guys haven't even seen half of the games I have. I haven't seen Lights Out, but it looks good. Thoughts on the Blade movies? Ugh. Breaking Bad or Dexter?
Eleven
my
fish.
God. Oh
One
my
word. Farm.
God.
I've yet to finish Dexter, so
Oh my goodness.
I can't say anything.
Dexter. Fuck out of here, Dexter. God, man. Jesus, Dexter is so bad.
It was good until, like, season 3. And then it started dipping really bad.
I thought 4 was good.
Yeah, 4 is the best season in my opinion.
Four was-
And
then... the second one I didn't mind.
Explain why
I like the
Hannah is the
second
best character in Dexter.
what?
Says
Who?
you know who it
what?
was.
Oh, I know who that is. I was about to say, what? Hannah? The best character in Dexter? Motherfucker, what? Oh, yeah. My God. God, Hannah's so awful. My God, bros. I could do a video on that character. It's so fucking awful. Would you fuck Bryan Cranston? Sure, why not? Dexter was good. Breaking Bad or Malcolm in the Middle? Still Breaking Bad. I love Malcolm in the Middle, though. I used to watch that when he was on syndication. When is the next anime I fucking hate? September. It's gonna be a Kame ga Kill. Have you seen Limitless on Netflix? No. But I've seen the movie. The movie's really good. The one with Bradley Cooper. I know the series is based off that movie. Would you fuck Bubsy for PewDiePie subs? No. Thoughts on Suicide Squad raping Enchantress and making her look like a drag queen? I've never read the Enchantress source material, so I thought she looked fine. I thought she looked really good.
God damn it.
Thoughts on Ash programming Action 52? How dare you? Do you like Aqua Teen Hunger Force? Yes, definitely.
I wish I was Nikola Tesla. That man was a genius. Just saying.
Thoughts on
on-
Dragon Ball Super.
Bruh, I'm not. No. That shit looks terrible. I haven't seen Dragon Ball Super because it looks awful. More power to you guys
I've
who
seen
can.
5 episodes, and that's enough.
What about SAO Arc 4? Yeah, but we're doing that in November. Or whatever the fuck the arc is, Mother Rosario or
Well, there's Rosario.
Was that like the mini arc, or was that the one with Asuna?
It's the one with Asuna.
Oh.
500 words on person of interest. I'm not sure. I'd have to think about it. I don't know if I want to keep doing Netflix series. Dicks out for Ash. All right, we'll go another 10 minutes, and we're getting out of here, guys. I think I said 15, like 15 minutes ago. My bad.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Psycho-Pass review, maybe. I might do a video on Psycho-Pass. What do you think of the ending of the Evangelion show, not the film? It's a very good ending that is not presented well due to budgetary problems.
Budget.
Yeah. Because they both have the same ending. The movie has the same ending as the series, guys.
In essence, yeah.
In essence, yeah.
Did you like the Dread movie? Fuck
Visually
yes.
very different though.
Yeah, they're visually very different. Yeah. But Dread is awesome,
Yeah.
and I'm talking about the Carl Urban Dread, not the Sylvester Stallone I am the law Dread bullshit. Parasite, have you watched it? I dropped Parasite. I think the manga is average. I think Kyo gave it a higher score than I did, I think.
I thought we scored it the same, like 6.
I think I might have lowered that to a
Production
5.
IG anime.
It was fine.
Can you guys think of anything from Production IG that you think's the best?
From what?
What their
Sorry.
best work? Production IG.
A series or a movie?
Yeah, if it's movies, then Ghost in the Shell
Ghost in the-
1995,
yeah.
without a doubt.
No,
If it's
easily.
movies, then Ghost in the Shell.
Wait a minute. They also did End of Evangelion.
Yeah, they did a lot of.
I think they had a
really good
hand in
stuff.
End of Ava. I don't know if it was their work.
I don't think they were the sole producers of it though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then Ghost in the Shell, 1995. It's hard to believe that movie's over 20 years old.
They aged pretty well as well.
Yeah.
aged incredibly.
I don't know how significant it was at the time, because I know like in 1995 was like Ava's year, but I think it was fairly significant if people still remember to this day.
Could you guys sing something before you quit? Yeah, let's do the Rogue Warrior credit song. I haven't seen Devil as a Part-Timer. RoboCop or the Terminator? I'm gonna go with the Terminator. Favorite Ava character, Shinji? Rather easily. What decade do you think was the best for anime? That's an interesting one. I guess it'd be the early.
For anime films would be, I'd say the 90s, and
The
then for
90s.
series itself, the early 100s.
Probably early 2000s.
Yeah, the early
Yeah.
2000s.
I'd
I
agree
feel
with you there.
like it's kind of a lame answer. I feel like I haven't seen enough to really answer that,
Yeah, that's true.
to make like a sweeping statement like that. But yeah. For the record, I don't necessarily think the current decade is necessarily worse than the previous ones. I just think the reasons for the bad stuff being bad is just changed is all.
Yeah. It's because they're trying to produce more money, and the more popular genres are the ones that we don't like.
Like there's good stuff still coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Erased.
In fairness, I didn't think it was terrible.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad.
But yeah, I know some didn't like it at all, and I know it's kind of overhyped, I guess.
The first 2 episodes were too good. That's what the problem was.
91 Days, maybe. Isn't it the same director or the same screenwriter of Erased? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I think it's the same something. Let me check it out.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it. I've also heard good things about Orange. Yeah.
I'd say Orange is better of the 2. I don't know how people can be putting up reviews for this already when it's only like 4 episodes in.
That's just what they do.
It's the same script guy.
As Erased.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in fairness, Erased was a manga adaptation. I don't know
That's
what 91 Days is.
School Days or Code Geass? Code Geass is far worse than School Days. Bleach's ending thoughts, good. It was supposed to end last year.
Good that it's
It
ending.
hasn't ended yet. There's still one chapter left.
It will end.
There's one
eventually.
more.
It ends
I
next
saw a
week.
funny Reddit post. I'll link it to you later. A funny Reddit post of everything that has to be resolved by the last chapter. All the plot points he has to tie up.
I hope
No,
he
it just
does it.
never
Like, I
happened.
hope he does it, so it's just like the biggest shit show ever, like they did to Asterisk War Season 2.
Thoughts on Jacob Sartorius? The music is no good. Thoughts on Miyazaki's works? Miyazaki's clearly a very talented individual.
Anime was a mistake.
Anime was ill-considered.
You don't like Code Geass? No. Thoughts on
Yeah, that's
Fate?
going to be a controversial opinion.
It's just terrible. That's being generous by saying it's terrible. Legion patch for WoW. I don't know. I don't play WoW. Watching One Punch Man, probably not. I'm not
Thoughts on
interested.
Attack on Titan Season 2.
No thoughts because bros, it's not coming
High
out for
School
another
of the
3
Dead
years.
is getting a Season 2 first, apparently.
Yeah. Orange is the New Black Thoughts. I love that show. Very, very good show. Where'd you get your username? It's a wrestling reference. One anime weapon to have. Clearly, Aizen's hacks bullshit where he can make you think that you're doing things you're not.
Bone of my sword.
Well, okay, here's a question that Kyo can relate to. What's the most overhyped anime in your opinion? Geass, without question.
Yeah.
Without question.
That's why I say it's a controversial opinion, because a lot of the bad shows that we don't like, they've got hate bandwagons already. Geass kind of has it a little bit, but not really.
Not really, yeah.
So that's why, here's the thing. If I look at the top 20 shows on my anime list, I don't think, my thoughts for Geass are a lot lower than any of those. I don't hate any of them really as much as Geass, even if I think some are just or not very good.
Code Geass is very bad. It's like, oh my god. You guys should turn off your brain.
Oh, sorry.
I've never read the Goosebumps series. The most BS anime power, probably that Yuha Bach motherfucker from Bleach, who's basically just God.
He's
He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Apparently,
He
he
died
and
in one
Aizen
hit.
faced off, which is
He legit died in one hit.
Aizen killed him?
No.
Was it Ichigo?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I
that.
get.
It's,
I was gonna say,
And he
I heard,
legit got cut in half, and he
I heard
died.
that he and Aizen faced off, and it's like that's literally a God versus God scenario.
God versus
Yeah, that
God.
was short. That was short-lived. That ended in like one chapter.
Well,
Death Note or Code Geass? Death Note, easily.
Death Note by a country mile.
Is Code Geass the worst anime? No. But
No, a lot of things are worse than Code Geass.
yeah.
Yeah, I've told you before. I don't think it's the worst ever. Not even close. But it is the most overhyped, I think.
Easily. Thoughts on Hotline Miami? It was good from what I played, but I haven't played anymore since the original DX Plays video. Is SAO the worst anime? No. No, hell no. Chaos Dragon and Chaos Head are so much worse than fucking Sword Art Online. It's ridiculous. I can't wrap my head around how bad Chaos Head was. Hentai or live action porn? Is that really a question?
That's a stupid question.
Movies you fucking hate. Yes, 2017. Thoughts on the FMA live action movie? It's not going to be good. It's going to apparently use heavy CGI, which, that's going to be terrible. And not because CGI is bad, but just because the Japanese don't have the budget for that, and it's Japanese production, so...
And Japanese don't know how to do CGI either.
Yeah.
Look at the live action Death Note movie, so... Chaos Dragon or Mirai Nikki? Mirai Nikki's better than Chaos Dragon. Which should have gotten a sequel because it was very good. Live action SAO is going to be probably terrible. Xbox or PlayStation?
Yeah, I forgot
PlayStation.
that was a thing.
Yeah. Most mature anime series of the ones I've seen, probably Ava. Or maybe Lane, I don't know.
Lane, yeah, I'd say Lane just because if you don't have like a shred of knowledge of like anything, like just say you're not experienced with film or anything, you wouldn't understand shit in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we're getting out of here. It's 10. We went over.
Yeah.
I thought we would just go to 9, but yeah.
I remember you telling me you think this would be like only an hour long.
Yeah, right. I was like, oh, it's only gonna be an hour. Okay, guys. Yeah, we're getting out of here. Thank you if you made it all the way through the chat. Yeah, but we're going. I think this will be made into an upload. I think I'll upload or export this or however the fuck it works. So this is a video that you guys can see instead of just a chat. And yeah, if you guys showed up, thank you. Give no threesome. I'm sorry to disappoint. But yeah, if you guys showed up, thank you. Tomorrow is the last day of Summer of DX, and we will be streaming once again. It's gonna be fucking awful. Not the stream, of course, just the game. And yeah, dicks out for Ash, bros. I hope that meme never dies. I'll see you guys. Kill this shit.